Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And I'm sorry I'm a little bit late tonight, but we have technical difficulties, it seems, every Friday night in this zone. But that doesn't stop the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're still coming with it in the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And of course, tonight, the topic is assets falling prices. That's right. A knife is falling, ladies and gentlemen, like it's 1929, 1930 all over again. I keep proving the point every couple of weeks because it goes high, then it goes low, then it goes high, we have a big drop today below what it was higher earlier. So therefore, again, now you understand what I'm talking about. I believe it. It's still happening. And we love the feds. All right. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying so far, but stay tuned because we always have solutions. We have to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen, and what we can do to combat it. And we have a lot that we can do to combat it. And welcome. Stop struggling now. Gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it needed to go twice tonight. Oh, well, I'll roll with it. But DJ Robbie D probably could have done better tonight. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here on a Friday night. You could be anywhere on the planet, but thank you so much for being here. And we have a lot to discuss tonight. We've been running these 2 or 3 hour live streams. I don't know how the time flies, but it flies. Because first we have to talk about what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody's going to keep saying the same mantra, the economy. But ask yourself, is it really the economy? Yes, you're saying, Eric, it is the economy because prices have went up. But they're starting to stabilize a little bit, which is a good thing. But that's not what the problem is going to be overall. The problem is going to be the money supply. It's not going to be as prevalent as it has been. So it's going to start shrinking, which now means companies are going to be laying off people. We know this. All right. It's going to happen. The price of goods and services are still going to rise because we have a problem with the supply chain in goods and services. So therefore, if you're short and you don't have enough, but you have demand, prices have to go up a little bit, right? So all of this is playing perfectly. And with the Federal Reserve, we love these guys. They're raising the interest rate like they said they would. And they're creating the disaster that's about to happen. And you guys are going to be prepared for it because you're here in the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. But before I get into it any further, please smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like what we're talking about during the live stream, and you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel, but click the all notification bell. All right. Now, the first things first that I did not add, and I was thinking about tonight, the assets are falling, but I was going to leave something that I rarely talk about. I haven't talked about it, but everyone that's usually on the live streams already know about. Earn your free Bitcoin. Bitcoin under 19,000. I haven't looked to see if it was under 18,000 again or not, but If you want to mine free Bitcoin from Crypto Tab, there's no link down below in the description. I don't believe, but I'm about to add a link right here in the chat room. And the chat room's open to everybody. So if you have any questions, this is the SSN Nation, SSN Academy, SSN University. We have people in the house who are very knowledgeable, who has infinite wisdom. That's right. I'm not the only one. There's other people. Everybody's different. Some people have done things for 20, 30 years that I haven't done. But lucky enough, we have people in from all walks of life here in the SSN Nation and can help you. So if you have any questions, don't be shy to ask them. Please do. All right, let's see who's in the house tonight. And please let me know if you saw the trailer and received a YouTube notification. First things first, Crypto Tab link is in the chat room for everybody that's watching this live stream. After on the replay, it's in the chat room. And you mine it using your computer. You don't need the mining software. Them days are over. Coming to an end. You know, we need to conserve electricity, fossil fuels. All right. That's what we're trying to wipe out here. So the bottom line is they use your computer software to give you a quarter of a penny, a part of a penny every day or more. And you can use your laptop, your tablet, your cell phone, your desktop, anything that you are going to work and leaving sitting open or sitting at your house, you can just let it run. Well, you want Crypto Tab. And then it's free to sign up. There's no additional charge. You can tell other people about it. And then when they sign up, you create a network. How simple is that, ladies and gentlemen? And you receive a part of a penny of their mining. So it all adds up over time. It's not like you're going to earn a Bitcoin in 1 month or 3 months or 5 months or 10 months, I don't think. But all I'm saying is at least get it at the all-time lows if you start mining it now. Because even if it's $10, $5, it doesn't matter. Down the line, when more people are able to get into crypto and understand it a little better, it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming. In fact, it's coming. Watch tomorrow's video. I got something for you, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be awesome. Imagine walking into, okay, let's talk about a couple other things before I get into this Feds, why we love them. We want to get into crypto right now, right? Everybody wants a stable environment into crypto. Well, there's already in Europe, because I always told you guys, the rest of the world's ahead of the United States. We're not ahead of everybody else. They're actually opening crypto, fintech, exchange, store. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, with a license in the jurisdiction of the country. What I mean by that is it comes to an end shortly, ladies and gentlemen. What I mean by shortly, in the next 1 year in the USA, or 2 years potentially. You know, USA is going to hem people up. But already in Germany, UK, Cyprus, that's an island, they already have some stores that people can walk into and you go, here's my $10. It's in my exchange, just like that. Here's my $5,000. Put it in my exchange. You're already on the exchange. You don't need to do this Coinbase crap, upload money, send it over. It's coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. And they already have stores. That's right. And there's opportunity that knocks. Ring of fire opportunities coming in. It's crypto. And I won't get into it because that's not what I'm going to talk about tonight. But I'm just letting you guys know the future is going to be awesome. And it's already here. They've already been approved in those countries, the Eurozone. Once again, what can I say? Get to Europe, ladies and gentlemen. You got to go over there and check it out. It ain't what you think it is. It's pretty cool. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And he has the icon next to his name. And if you're new here, he's also known as Mr. Cool. That's right. And he brings his tagline tonight. Hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. There is a big sale on stocks today. Exactly, Laverne Pennick. And don't book. Hey, you know I'm checking out your Tesla now. It's 274, I believe it was today. It's back under the two. It was 310, 313. If you liked it at 300, if you liked it at 280, then you have to like it at 274. But I'm thinking, like I said before, I think it's 1929, 1930. It's going to rise up next week, and then we're going to have a little bit more drop the following weeks or whatever. That's the pattern. You guys already know this. You guys are already ahead of this. I've been talking about this for 7-8 months. Come on. You guys already know that. I can't keep repeating it, but we may have somebody new here, and they don't understand what's going on. They're panicking. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to panic. The feds are on your side. You just don't realize it. Just think differently. Laverne Pennick says, I received a notification in trailer. That's one person. That's very, very good to hear. Look who else is in the house tonight. Miguel, Army retired veteran. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to his name. And some of you may say, why is these people have icons? That's because they're members of the channel. Right down below the chat room, you'll see a $sign and members of the channel. That means they actually support the channel, which is awesome. And that's why on Wednesday night live streams, they're the only ones that can be in the chat room. They're also the only ones that can join me on the live streams, because under the community tab, like today, they have the link to come in and join me actually and talk about anything they want. And he brings his tagline, God bless my SSN family. Thank you so much. God bless you and your family. I appreciate you being here once again. And he says, hope to see my family in April. What he's referring to, ladies and gentlemen, is SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Conference and Party, April 12th through the 16th. That's right. Tickets are on sale right now. Early bird special. They're not going to be this low again. $109.99. That's what it's going to be. And I have to have full disclosure. I was looking at AC Hotels. They have not over 3-4 days gotten contact with me. I'm not liking that type of treatment. So that means we're going to have to figure out another location. But nonetheless, April 12th through the 16th, Punta Cana Conference and Party, because we're going to have world famous jazz artists in the house. We're going to have DJ in the house. We're going to have some speakers in the house. We're going to actually have a bunch of events going on those 3 days out of 4. So nonetheless, you guys going to have to stay tuned. And if you're an SSN Lifestyle member, why don't I just show some people where you're going to be hanging out with me, at least for one evening at the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel? Well, I'm going to have to do this. This is Victor Marrero's real estate, his awesome pre-construction property. This is where he's hanging out when he goes for the rest of his life and hangs out in his condo. But why not? I'm just going to break out with the Awake and get you guys in a Friday evening mood to understand what's happening. That's right. SSN Lifestyle is a sister property. I'm the CEO and founder, and you can become a member. And you can also come to the Punta Cana Conference and Party without being a member, because it's tickets. Anybody can come. But if you're a VIP member, well, then you don't have to pay for tickets, because you can come to any event by SSN Lifestyle. All right. So I'm going to play this right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're one of the 12 Founders Club members, you're going to be joining me at this place here for dinner during the April 12th through the 16th Punta Cana Conference and Party. Let me find it. Here we go. ladies and gentlemen, that's it. All right. That's $150 right now. I don't know what it's going to be next year, but it's $150 per person. But if you are a Founders Club member, you're joining me there in Punta Cana in April. We're going there for dinner. It's on the house. All right. Now, let's see what else we're going to talk about today. Oh, speaking of stock market, please, if you haven't downloaded the free stocks from Robinhood and Webull, please use the links down below in the description. Get your free shares of stock while the stocks are cheap. All right, they're cheap. We're starting to get into some lows now. The Dow Jones under 29 or in the 29,000 range. Ladies and gentlemen, opportunity is knocking, and that's why we're loving the Feds. They're going to reduce the interest rate or keep going with the interest rates higher. That means everything's going to be affected. That means your credit card's going to be affected. That means if you had an adjustable rate loan, you're going to be affected. That's a bad thing. So therefore, you're going to have issues. That's going to contract everything. People aren't going to be spending as much. They're being taxed. So just think about it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's what you have to think about. And we're going to get ready for all of that. We got to talk about it. So just give yourself 10, 15 minutes. We're going to talk about that. Then we'll get into some money making ways. And I have something to talk about with there. Hopefully there's some people here tonight that's in our 4,500 debt box node group economics. Hopefully you're in there because I have to have a discussion. And that means we thought we're going to, I'll just tell you right now, we're going to do the DLG. At least that's what I was thinking. I come to find out the DLG literally does not even earn one reward. It's like stable because it's already at $58 or $60 per token. So it's basically stable, and literally 90 days, you only earn like 0.25 or 0.3, whatever the case may be, of a reward every 24 hours. Just letting you know about that. The aluminum, in fact, hold on. The aluminum, because we have choices now, and I think I'm going to open this back up, but we'll see, because I'm going to tell you, I didn't realize what the numbers were. The aluminum, I believe it was 390 rewards a day. That's the aluminum, ALUM. That's bauxite. Aluminum, you guys know, goes in EV vehicles is bauxite. BOAXITE. That goes in EV vehicles for the battery mix, right? You got to make batteries with aluminum. So that could be good. Then the next tier up is the grow. And I find out grow is 10 rewards a day right now, which is interesting. That's not a lot either. So 4,500, let me know what you guys think, if we should leave it open for another week or so and go for the 4,500 natural gas node, because that's around, they told me today, it's still in this range, $10 to $20 a day. I don't know why it's that range, but at least that's generating something a little bit differently than all the rest, even though I like, XPLR, it don't matter. XPLR, aluminum, clearly Nat G. So let me know what you guys think, if you have any thoughts on the subject matter, because DLG only getting, yes, it's earning, what was it, $40 in 90 days almost. So it's $13 per month. That may be, well, no, that's less than everything else. So it's more stable right now. So let me know what you guys think. All right. Okay, because of Miguel, he said, I received notification too. That's two people. Who else received the notifications from YouTube and saw the trailer? All right. And this is what Miguel was talking about here. SSN Lifestyle. That's what we're talking about. So you would go to, normally I would have a link down below in the description, but today the link wasn't there, which was very, very interesting. All right, here we go. Victor Marrero's in the house, who will be in the Caribbean, Punta Cana, the home of the pre-construction, no credit check, no qualifying, condos, villas, and awesome projects. And he brings his tagline today. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to your name. And he brings the icon. Again, I keep saying that. I love it. Thank you so much for your support. And he says, this is one of two taglines. Hello, all. Let's do this. And we're going to try to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, little family, welcome back in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And he says, or she says, hi, all. Hello to you too. I appreciate it. Welcome to the SSN Nation. Once again, very nice to see you. All right, here we go. Jawa J. Hello there. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Says hi, Eric. Well, hello to you too. And now I see something else. It says, did you get my videos on Las Palmeras? No, I did not. Your videos would have to be, well, I don't know what the max is, 20 to 25, what is it, megabytes or gigabytes? Megabytes, I believe. So let me know where you sent them to. Email. You must email or WhatsApp or let's see here. All right. I appreciate that. We can talk about Las Palmeras. Diesel Mike is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And Diesel Mike has the icon as well. I appreciate it. And he brings his tagline. Good evening, Eric and SSN family. Good evening to you too, Diesel Mike. Thank you so much for being here and for the love with the icon. All right. Let's see. I sent you updates on the project construction. Very nice. Thank you so much. Hopefully nothing happened. Because there was a minor things going on over that last hurricane, and now there's something coming to Florida, ladies and gentlemen, potentially sometime midweek, Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe even late Monday. Vanessa Comagate's in the house. The genius is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream, and she has the icon as well. And I have a tingly feeling when I see the icon, ladies and gentlemen. And she says, hey, boss and SSN fam, happy Friday on my way out. COVID-free. She came back negative right on Friday night. Have fun. Do what you got to do. But thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you received the YouTube trailer or notification. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, Jawa J, let me know exactly where you sent those updates. Vanessa Comagate, good to hear that. Best news tonight. Exactly. She's fully back in. Engines ready to go. Right on. Exactly. Vanessa Comagate says that. Victor Marrero. Right on. Okay, let's see this here. Let's see what else happened. Did you, D. Reyes, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Did you see any prices reduction in the near future in properties in Dominican Republic? D. Reyes. D. Reyes, ladies and gentlemen, what we're talking about, just in case you're new here, pre-construction properties as well as properties that are already built in the DR. Let me start with this question. Then again, I'm going to reiterate something. If you're looking for real estate and you're thinking I'm going to live there, this is not the real estate I'm talking about here in the SSN Nation. We need passive income, ladies and gentlemen. The mantra for 2022, passive income 2022. That's it. So how are you getting assets? You get assets by buying condos, villas, townhomes. If you can get in with no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry to get in, that's one thing. But a year or two from now, you may have to finance the remaining balance, or if you have enough cash to pay for it in full, that would be cool as well. But if you have to finance, remember, interest rates they will be over 10%. They could be 10, 11, 12%. And that's why you're going to have to put in a price or buy something with the right price. You're not going to buy stuff at 400, 500 G's. Hell, you're not going to owe 300 G's neither, nor should you owe 200 G's. You should only owe under 200 G's for sure. And everybody's probably going to be somewhere like 125 and under range. That's where you want to be, because if you have interest rates at 11%, That's $1,100 that you're going to owe for every $100,000 you borrow. Now you understand, if you're seen the channel before, now you understand why I told you there's a cap. That's why the cap has always been like at 250 and under, because you don't want to find yourself in a position where you said, okay, I went crazy, I bought something for 400, and now you're going to owe 300, 275, 300, $3,300, and you still haven't even paid your 200, 250 homeowners association, 3,500 for no, that's crazy. That's not what we're trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen. You're not trying to pay $30,000, $40,000 a year, all right, for your property, because that's taken away from your profits. So anyhow, to answer to the question, yes, if the condo or villa is already built, yes, any new homes that come up in the market, they're going to go down in price, just like in America. They raised their interest rate too, by the way. Their central bank and DR, they raised theirs. They're at 10%, by the way, right now. So some people can get 10% loans, some can get 11, but they're at 10%. So that's where it's at. So therefore, if somebody's out there in the DR trying to sell their property, they are going to have an issue, right? So just keep that in mind. So prices have to come down. Simple. Now, when we could start talking about pre-construction, that's a whole nother animal. That right there is the wild card. There is potential where a pre-construction properties, if they haven't been built, when they're built next year or finished at the end of this year, people are going to find themselves in maybe a 10, 11, 12% notes, unless Wilson Coos around and can save them. But it's going to be somewhere in there, because unless it's going to be your primary home, you're going to have that double-digit rate more than likely. That will stop some people from qualifying because they start being strict on your credit. So that also is going to come into play. So a person that previously might have qualified with the 680 or something, or 720, all of a sudden they're like, hey, no, we want to see a 740 or up, 760 or up. You just never know what's going to happen. But strange things are going to happen where people aren't going to be able to buy that pre-construction. And then that pre-construction is going to be sitting. And you know what happens when real estate sits, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody all of a sudden wakes up one day and says, hey, why don't we just take off $5,000? Why don't we just take off $10,000? It's already happened before. We already have history in the DR. When the 2005 and 6 was happening, there was a building boom in the DR at that time. And I hate to tell you what happened. The properties that were already there and the new ones they built were cheaper than the ones that everybody was buying in the heyday. Just what happened in the real life, right? Just when you went out here and was buying homes and the price was shooting up, so you had to get in. Well, prices went back down a little bit because they were sitting there. So it's going to happen. Yes, all the way around, it's going to happen. So my point is, you can get in now, lock in a price, but if you get into a new project, your project's going to be well past this next 18 months, because that project, like Cruise and Land, is not going to be done until 2025. They'll already be bringing back down interest rates, and the price of all properties will start going up again. So again, there's a method to the madness with real estate. The top 10 percenters mess up, ladies and gentlemen, on purpose. They mess up on purpose, but generally the rest of us, the bottom 70%, sitting around here going, oh my goodness, we can't make moves at the right time. Okay, now you're going to be able to make moves this time, because you're going to have, I believe, 50% off real estate all over the place. That should be welcome news to all of you, because the feds, I love the feds. Like I say, I have that joke. Jerome Powell came the night before and said, hey, Eric, you know we're going to do that 0.75% again. You know, because Wall Street loves that, right? I'm like, right on. You should do 1% though. But all right, I get you. You still don't have balls. I got you. Now, what do you think is going to happen in December? 0.75 again. What do you think is going to happen with the stock market? And what do you think is going to happen with real estate? More people are going to start reducing their rates even right now, because this is low season for sales for homes. home prices are going to start coming down. I've already checked. I got my boxes checked. Like I told everybody, if you're new here, what you want to do is go to Zillow, go to Redfin, sign up with both, then see if there's any homes that are for sale that you like, or get an idea. You mark them, write it down on a piece of paper, set it on the wall, get 5 or 6 places in the neighborhood you always wanted to live in, 6, 7, all of them of different floor plans you like. Just go through and look, and you'll see right there. You go, hey, these houses are way too much. I'd never live here. But what's way too much to one person is different to another. So I can't tell you what way too much is, but I will say this. If the house costs $500,000 and I wake up 8 months, 9 months from now and it says $275,000, that's a hell of a lot lower. If I wake up and it says $250,000, I'm thinking, damn, that's 50%. That's in the buy range as far as I'm concerned. So all I'm saying is mark your calendars. $1 million houses are going to be 500, 540, 575, 600 if that's your range. All right. And I'm not talking about some home that's built 40 years ago, 30 years ago. No, I'm talking about something that was built in the 2000s. Right, exactly. 2010, 2008, 2017, 2014. All these homes that are priced high, they're going to be, well, again, we'll have to put in this episode of Eric Says 40 to 60% off, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going down. All right. So hopefully I answered your question, D. Reyes. And yes, it works both ways. What's going to end up happening is people who are going to have their contracts or delivery coming up in the next like 6, 7, 8 months, or even right now, there's going to be people that aren't going to be buying those. So some of these properties are going to come back up on the market, these pre-constructions, except now they're going to be done and there's going to be some available, just like what happened at Panorama Lake. All right. They pretty much are almost done, but there's some properties that pop back up available. So just giving you an idea. All right. So stay tuned. You always have a way. There's two sides to everything. All right. Just because you didn't get in at one time, maybe you can wait later when things hit the fan. All right. Leave it open one more week. Miguel says, all right. I appreciate that. A-okay. That's one. I believe we only have like 5 or 6 people. So that way we can get to the natural gas node. That would be great because we know what the numbers are and they just started. So thank you so much for that. Ola, Vanessa, Miguel, Army retired veteran in the house, still here. All right, check support email. All right, that's what I'm going to do. In fact, while we're doing this, let me put this on the screen. I need to do this because we have to talk about this. We can't leave you hanging, right? We can't leave you hanging, ladies and gentlemen. We have to talk about a few things here in the stock market, right? Here it is. Look at this red. This is terrible. All right. Terrible, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. But it is good because this gives you an opportunity to buy cheap, buy on the low, right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to be able to buy when prices are low in the red. You've heard it before. When the streets are flowing with blood because it's red, that's the time to buy. Except this isn't any ordinary street of blood. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is 1929, 1930 happening in 2022. And in case you don't understand my reference, that was the beginning of the Great Depression. And they had the stair step down. The stocks, you can see right here, 2 weeks ago, everybody was going rah, rah, shish kumbah. And they were going, loving it. It was up for a week straight, green. People were thinking, except people here in the SSN Nation, a lot of people were thinking, I got a sigh of relief. It's coming back up now. I can put some more money in. That's what they want you to do, ladies and gentlemen. They want you to buy the falling knife. They want you to prop up the price just for a few days so they can make some more money because they're going to sell it to you. You have to understand this is a dirty game, ladies and gentlemen. You have to understand you're the one that feeds this system. These other guys are playing by a whole different set of rules when you get free money to buy your own shares of stock. When you get loans at, well, now 2 or 3%, but back a year ago, they're getting loans at 0.5%. They can roll around and say, oh, yeah, man, we'll just buy some more stocks. And everybody bought into the thing. The stocks are going up. I'm buying too because they're going up, just like the housing market. It's going up. I better jump on there and buy an overpriced house. Same thing happens because nobody wants to buy when they see red. Think red, ladies and gentlemen. This is when you should get a big smile on your face. All right? Get your duffel bag of cash ready. All right? You can make moves and be Warren Buffett-like. All right? All I'm saying, you have to understand, get the mentality. Once again, you are the CEO of your life. You're the CEO making it happen. So make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that you can't do it. All right? Pick some. Okay. All right. Stocks. You guys know what they are. But because we have people here that may not understand, you can make moves. You don't have to pick stocks. You can pick something called ETFs or hedge funds, or you can even pick Reits, but you can pick a basket of stocks. So what we're talking about here is, I'll give you an example. VTI. Victor Morel is probably going to give a list. He always does that. I love when he does that. So please, Victor Morel, give a list, please, for the ETFs that you like. But these ETFs are the Vanguard Group. I love them. I love Kathy Wood's ARCs. But in this case, Vanguard Group is VTI, VOO, VTSAX even, VCR. I know I'm giving a few of them. So those are some that you can consider. Go check them out. And if they're in the red, they're in the red for a reason. They're not stupid. These guys are like the most prolific investors. Some of these hedge funds and ETFs, and they're prolific. So what they're doing right now is they are able to do short positions for when the stock market goes down and still make money. They're able to buy in at different intervals because they actually have people on the floor doing their trades and making it happen. So they can minimize any L's. So therefore, they may be down 1 year, or yeah, it could happen 2% negative, 3% negative. But then when the economy gets back good, all of a sudden it'll be 25%, 20% return that year, and they make up for it. But over the long term, meaning years, not 2 years, not 3, but 10 years, 15 years, it adds up because it averages somewhere between 8.5% to anywhere like 11% annually. It varies depending on what they're doing. So all I'm saying is consider ETFs. And so I put some in, and I'll leave it up to Victor Morero to add his SCHD, Schwab. I'll leave it up to him to add that, and the Fidelity. I'll leave him to add that one too. Now, what we're going to talk about also is dividend stocks, because I think we have some new people in the house tonight. Dividend stocks earn you a return on your money from your investment. So even if you buy right now, when there's blood in the streets, this is a good thing, because that means that dividend stock also went down. And as long as the dividend stock pays you, guess what? There's a correlation. If a dividend stock goes down, your return on investment, your ROI goes up. Their dividend percentage goes up. All right. So you have to understand, you divide the dividend. So let's say a dividend is 50 cents. And then let's say there's a stock that is $10. You do $50 divided by 10. That gives you 20. That's 20%. All right. That's your return on investment if the stock is at $10 and it giving you the 50 cents. All right. So just as long as you understand that value, then you can understand if the stock drops to $9, now all of a sudden we have a whole different ball game. It's even more on return. So I'm going to show the guys what I normally show. This isn't rocket science. These are REITs. and that's real estate investment trust. This is refi. See, they barely lost anything today. When the feds increase interest rates, here's what starts happening. A lot of people don't realize they go, REITs are going to lose money. Okay, you can say that because you're looking at things like, hey, they're going to lose renters, tenants, whatever, whatever. All right, look, during a bad economy, people still need a place to live. So they're going to evict those people. They're still going to get their 3%, 4%, 5% on that return. All right, that's not going to be a problem. So as long as they can pay their dividends, this is 12.69% at this number, $14.82. $14.82. So that's 1% per month, ladies and gentlemen, plus a little extra. That's not bad. Where are you going to get 12.69% now? If you believe the Fed and the interest rate's only 9, what was the last one? 8.3. If you believe that, then you're ahead. If you don't believe it, like me, and it's really like 18, 20%, then we're still negative, but that beats leaving in the bank. That leaving all of it in the duffel bag of cash because your buying power is lost when you're holding cash right now and there's high inflation. So therefore, 12.69 is a damn good rate. And that's kind of safe, but any investment is not safe. Let's just call it what it is. You should only invest what you can afford to invest or afford to lose on any investment, even the stock market, because you never know what can happen in any investment when that money leaves your hands. All right. So let's just put it in perspective. So you have the REFI for everybody on podcast, 12.69%. And by the way, some of you may be going, man, this guy's talking an awful lot of maybe nonsense to you. Maybe it's you understand what I'm saying. But you have to understand there are a lot of, I'm not a financial advisor. All right. There's a lot of financial advisors. And if you go look at CNBC, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, you'll see the same things that I'm talking about here. There's somebody else talking flip side. Like last week, Jim Cramer on CNBC was like, oh, yeah, nothing to worry about. The stocks look like they've stabilized. I was like, is this guy talking? What is he doing? He's wanting you to buy, knowing full well the Federal Reserve is going to increase interest rates, knowing full well the stock market's going to go down. I mean, and he's telling people, oh, it's stabilized. It's time to buy. I'm like, 3 or 4 days before. I'm like, what is he doing? Then I saw some other guys on TV on CNBC saying the same thing. Oh, don't worry, everybody. It's going to be fine. We don't think, and there's 2 guys saying we don't think nothing's going to happen. It's just a minor hiccup. Everything's going to be stable. Sounding just like Jim Cramer. But then there's another 5 guys who's sounding just like me. Oh, no, it's going down. They're going to increase the interest rate. It's common sense. It's going down. So that's what's happening here. They need you to buy. Just keep that in mind. Now, let's get to the next one. You guys already know who's in the house already, who's part of the SSN Nation. You know what's coming. AGNC. All right, another REIT. Here we are, $10.42. 13.82% on your money as long as they give out dividends at this amount. That's the problem when there's a bad economy. Sometimes this is free money for the investors, but sometimes they restrict them. They stop giving them out like Ford did during the pandemic. And then sometimes they keep going because they have the funds. And here goes one, 13.82. Is that a little better for you? Near 14? Near 14, ladies and gentlemen. That gets you damn near where inflation really is. And if you believe the Fed, then you're getting 5 or 6 percentage points ahead of what you believe it is. So there's A as in Apple, G as in George, N as in Nancy, C as in Charles. And then, of course, this last one, high risk, high rewards, ladies and gentlemen. All of these, high risk, high rewards. Here's the last one. And you thought 14% was cool, right? How about higher than 13.82%? Higher? How about 18.79? We reach our inflationary rate number. but it's high risk. This is another REIT. They're in the real estate biz. It's a little hidden secret. Sometimes REITs actually do fine when the Federal Reserve is doing what they're doing, just so you know. But I myself, I'm always a little afraid because these guys are operating on small margins, meaning 5%, 6%. And sometimes these guys are leveraging their properties and they have loans against them. So they're not free and clear. So that's why I worry about REITs sometimes. But traditionally, you will be fine. But I'm just giving you the upside and the downside because we're here in the SSN Nation, SSN Academy, SSN University. All right. So you guys understand 18.79 is ORC. O is in orange. O is in orange. O is in Oscar. R is in Robert. C is in Charles. All right. ORC 18.79%. That's over 1%. That's a 1.5% per month. That beats the bonds. But again, you're taking high risk. You can always go with, by the way, thank you for mentioning the I bonds, Victor Marrero. 6 months. I think you had to hold them 12 months, like you were saying, minimum. But I'm not sure because there were some blurbs about 5 years something. But anyhow, I bond 9%, ladies and gentlemen, for the safe I bond. And you can go with the treasury bond if you want to stay around 4%, 4.1, 4.2. That's government backed. That is safest possible investment. All right. So we talked about that a little bit on Wednesday night as well. So let's go. Okay. Leave it open. Send me something in the support email. Okay. I appreciate that. Let me see what this is. I can't remember. We're talking about Las Palmeras. That is I believe I did a video on that one. So I appreciate you bringing that up. So yes, I know I did. In fact, if you want to find out about some pre-construction real estate, all you have to do is search the channel, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you have to do. I have several videos. And yes, there's a pecking order on my list. I have to say that. All right. Also sent pics. Oh, we're going to be seeing, the 3-bedroom, 3-bath. I'm here right now because thanks to you, I bought a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. Jawa Jay, congratulations. Welcome to the Punta Cana party. This is exciting. I get excited because, ladies and gentlemen, this is an investment of a lifetime. This is an investment of a lifetime that a lot of people are getting in properties that are very, very cheap. So you're going to have to let us know, Jaway Jay, how much did you buy the 3-bedroom, 3-bath for? I can't remember the prices. As you know, I do several properties, so I can't remember them all because that property is not in my top 5. All right. If it's in my top 5, I might remember, but it's not in my top 5. But I had to tell people about it because you know why? It was affordable. It's affordable, and it's not that far from downtown, as I recall, either. So that put it in kind of a great position. But let me know how much you spent because I don't think it was even anywhere near 200 G's. Wasn't it like I think it's 140, 150, something like that. So I'm checking this out. We got to go. I'm excited. We have another person here. That's 39 people here in the SSN Nation that has invested in the Dominican Republic. Not everybody invested in Punta Cana. Some is in Santo Domingo, Sosua, Cabarete, and Las Terranas. So just keep that in mind. This is exciting. I get excited when you guys do some things and they're assets, and assets pay us. We're not living in the thing. So therefore we're renting it out and we have money coming in while we're off in Never Never Land. That's what we want to do, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It's that simple. All right. I'm going to have to wait on that. I don't know why it's taking so long, but nonetheless, that's why I got excited in case you don't understand my excitement. I love to hear this. He bought a 3-bedroom, 3-bath pre-construction property in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, meaning he had to put down maybe, I don't know the terms, but it was probably 10% down and then probably either 20 or 30% during construction. It's probably not going to be done for at least 24 months. So during those 24 months, you're making your monthly payments, AKA putting skin in the game. So now when you go get your loan, they go, hey, he already put down 30% or 40%. And then they say, oh, this is lovely. Cool. And then you can finance it if you can't, if you're not going to pay all cash. So just think about it. All right. I love it. So let me know how much you bought this for. This is exciting. This is so exciting. Oh, doggone it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. My mailbox is now full. God dog it. That's not good. That's not good. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this real quick. Friday night, just got paid. Please smash the like button. And McGill, Army retired. Vanessa Comagate, the genius, says, hey, fam. Yes, I'm going to go look for this. I'm going to play something. All right, here's the other thing. If you're an SSN Lifestyle member, but you have to be a Founders Club member. And if you want to find out about that, there's a link down below in the description. I'm the CEO, founder. You guys can check it out. It's a membership. If you're a Founders Club member, I'm going to play Pearl Beach Club, because if you choose to stay here every year in Punta Cana area, you get to go one day. You always have a pass to Pearl Beach Club. Here's what it's looking like. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's happening. That's the Pearl Beach Club. If you own at the beach, actually, ends up being nothing special, because at the beach, come to find out, they have a shuttle that goes around to this. They'll drop you off at the Pearl Beach Club, but anybody can go there. It's not their private beach club, like if you're staying at Cana Rock. But the thing is, they charge for the shuttle, which was to my dismay. All right, which, it is what it is, but I was thinking it was included. And so I am going to do something here. He sent the pictures, but I can't really download them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this right here, because I'm not going to be able to show, and my mailbox was full, so that's not good. So I don't know if I got the videos, but we got to clean up some things. All right, so hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this happening. So we're going to have a couple of things here. I'm going to actually go to the point tone on the screen, and I'm going to show you. Here's a 2-bedroom, 109. All right. I believe it's 109,000. Let's see if I think that's what it is. All right. Let's see here. Las Palmas, Recital. Okay. So you guys can see right here, Villa 3-bedroom, 3-bath. I didn't remember it was a villa. I thought it was an apartment. 3-bedroom, 3-bath. So this one here is 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 904 square feet, $109,000. And my man did the right thing. He got a 3-bedroom. Whoa, what's this? He got a 3-bedroom because that sleeps at least 8 people if you bring in the sofa sleeper. So that's pretty cool. All right, why don't I do it this way? Because I don't know what that is. So they're showing pretty nice 2-bedroom gated community, and it's outside. Again, we have a video on the channel. You can check it out. I don't remember if I actually have the PDF or not. I'm also going to try to bring this up. Let's see if I can make it happen. We're going to change this up. All right. So don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a lot to talk about tonight, but please smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about during the course of this live stream, please subscribe to the channel, click the all notification bell, and let the YouTube gods know that we're in the house. Okay, here we go. Check this out. I'm going to go look for pictures. Where are, oh, can't do it. I can't do it. I'm still in my email account. It doesn't show up. All right. So we're going to do something different on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do, or this is what I do. We're going to try and make it happen on the fly. Let's see if I can make that work. I don't know. Nah, doesn't look like it. We need a video. We need a video. All right. So we'll have to come back to this a little bit later because I don't have the video because I messed up apparently. Mailboxes full, so it won't allow the video to come through. So I'm trying to erase some things so I can get it. So, oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Video is actually better if I can bring it up. Okay, no video, no video, no video. VidIQ, no video. Okay, we're trying. Not happening, ladies and gentlemen. I guess it's too full, so I didn't get the video. That's a shame. Hold on a second. We'll get to it. Send me. Yeah, I need the video. Not happening. Delete junk. Yep. Up. Hold on. I might have a video. Let's see here. This is something different. All right. I see something. Ah, there's video. Okay. I think we're going to have video here. All right. So I won't do what I was going to do, and we'll get into something else first. All right. So hopefully you guys understood the dividends. We talked about that before. We've talked about all that before. And then what I haven't talked about is our 4500 debt box node. We're doing group economics, ladies and gentlemen. There's something called a debt box node, and it's based on real world cryptocurrency, real world commodities backed by these commodities, assets, ladies and gentlemen. Gold, which actually we can't do because it doesn't generate that much. So then, but anyhow, you have gold, you have oil, you have water, natural gas. So all of that is backed by nodes in the crypto space. We have where you can actually buy a node $1,250 and up. All right. They have a scanner system that does $1,250. You can buy the gold node, which is $1,500. You can buy the aluminum node, which is $1,500. You can buy the grow, which is the agricultural node, for $2,500, and you can buy the natural gas node for $4,500. The best deal is actually the 4,500 natural gas node. So if you want to do that and get in yourself, you can go to IX Academy, IX Global, and buy the node. You do have to pay $50 to actually be able to buy the wholesale nodes at those prices, and you receive rewards, daily income. Now, it's nothing extravagant because they just started about a year ago, not even a year ago, 10 months ago. The BGLD, which is the oil node, has sold out. But the nodes go up in price. That's why there's a variance. The natural gas node, more people bought those, so the price increased faster. So yes, the node actually has a value, but you earn rewards 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day, Eastern, that is. You earn rewards and they cut it off. So you, for instance, natural gas is at 16,000 rewards every day. That turns into whatever the token price is. But let's just say it's $10. $10 a day, that's be $300 a month if you're keeping track that way. That is the highest one right now, just so you know. That's why that one's the best one, because the amount of rewards you earn, they're already starting where they have the natural gas already shown in the scanner system underground. So therefore, when they bring it out, they're going to burn, and they actually just did a burn. So therefore, the price could increase as they keep burning from the profits from the real world assets. Find out further information, ladies and gentlemen. I have a video on the channel, but there's also a link if you want to go buy a node at any one of those prices. And I gave you which one's probably the best one. It's going to be the 4,500, or the second one, I believe, is XPLR, because XPLR is a scanner system from the satellite, and that actually looks for gold, oil, and natural gas, water. They can see it underground. So that means they're always going to have an ecosystem. So that's why I think that's valuable, but they only do 490 rewards per, well, they're down to 470, 470 something, I believe. I can't remember what it was, but 470 nodes are rewards per day. So if you want to go that route, you can go IX Global. The link is down below. You can join using my link. And if you want to have a link yourself, then you have to join at $115 or more per month. That's what you would be paying. So that's why we had to come up with the 4,500 debt box node business opportunity to give you, the OCs, ordinary citizens, to be able to say, hey, I don't have 1,500. I don't want to take that risk. I'll take a lower risk. So the lower risk is you can do any increment of $250. We're at $1,750 already, and whatever you put in, that's the percentage of rewards that you will receive. That's very basic, very simple. At 4,500, if you put in the minimum of 250, that means you are entitled to 5.5% of nodes. Or sorry, I keep saying nodes, of the token, of the reward tokens. If you put in, let's say, $500, then that's going to be around 11% rewards that you're going to be able to take out. If you put in half, which was 2,250, then that would be 50% of the tokens you are able to take out. But you can only do $250, so increments. So it can be $1,250, $750, $500, $2,000, any increments of $250. They can't be $300, can't be $100, minimum $250. We're at $1,750, marching towards $4,500 is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get there. All right, I got to do something here. I got to do some house cleaning. I got to go block some people. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can find out about this. I'm open to do whatever's best for our group. All right. Well, what is best is, well, again, best is, I'll just say my opinion, but best is 4,500 is the natural gas. That's probably the best one. So if you want to wait and see when we get there, that's cool, because we will get there. All right. So thank you so much for that. I know you're in. I know Miguel's in as well. Maria Barnes is in the house. Mrs. Cool is here on a Friday night, and welcome to the SN Nation Friday night live stream. Very, very happy to see you once again. And she brings her tagline, hello, Eric and SSN family. How is everyone doing? I got the notification and trailer. Thank you so much for letting me know about that. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate it. I'll keep saying it. Thank you so much for your support. And once again, please, everybody, 1 hour, 5 minutes in, smash the like button if you're here. And if you like to subscribe, please do. But don't forget to click the all notification bell. All right. D. Reyes, excellent. Thanks for answering my question and all those advices. You're amazing. Thank you so much, D. Reyes. I appreciate that. And I appreciate your comment and the support. All right. Let's go. I will invest again for my SSN family. Let's make it happen. Miguel says he's going to increase the pot. Oh, my. Okay, we're at 1750. So we're not halfway there yet, but you never know, because we're going to have some new people, because I have a new crypto thing that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. It's not going to be any ring of fire at this point, but it's big time dollars that people will need. So it's not like it's not cheap. So only a few people would even think about doing it. But the point of that one is you'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm not going to talk about it. All right. But the point is, if you want to get in as a group and put in a smaller investment and a lower risk, then that's what you can do. Remember, anything in crypto is high risk, high reward. So whatever you put in, just remember, you're only putting in what you can afford to lose. All right. It's that simple. All right. Sorry. Here we go. Sorry, Eric. I had to step out for a second. Which note are we going for now? What's the price? Let's do it. 4,500, Victor Marrero. In case you missed it, here's what the deal is. I figured I better check on something because I thought DLG was producing at least 500, 600 tokens, but apparently it's only producing like 0.27 or some number like that per month. So really every day it's like 0.00 in rewards. It's crazy. So over 3 months, who I got the information from, it has only produced $40. Now, by contrast, XPLR at least does like $2 or $3 per day. So at least you're doing at least 90 per month, right? So 40 per month and is not really worth all that. So it's more stable at this point. So there's no reason to do stable, even though and worry about $40. We're not, this is you're making a business opportunity here. And they're already at $58 per token. So they've already stabilized it somewhat, which is kind of interesting. So therefore, XPLR is only $12.50. We know what that's doing. Aluminum also is almost on par. It's a little less. I believe it was 390 aluminum rewards every day. So it's almost generating what XPLR does, but that node is 1,500. And then at 2,500, the Grow token, it's only giving out 10 rewards per day. But again, in fact, I'll bring it up. I can't bring that up, but what I'm going to do is on the Debtbox node, because I'm skipping all over. I'll get back to it regarding the Yahweh J. Don't worry, we'll get back to it. I'm going to go into the Debtbox so I can show the Debtbox token prices so people will understand. Okay, what did I do here? I'm having an issue. Hold on. I can never remember what their website is. Okay, there we go. I always put in Debtbox node instead of the Debtbox. All right. So we're going to go in here and I'm going to show people real quick. This is what we're talking about. The Debtbox node, real world assets and commodities backed with the crypto. So I'm going to put it on the screen. So I'll get out of this other one and I will go in and we'll get back to the 3-bedroom, 3-bath from Yahweh J. Congratulations again. That is awesome. 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 All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. So over here on the right-hand side, notice the coin prices. Oh, okay. So we have a little delay. All right. Notice the coin. These are the token prices over here on the right-hand side. You can barely see them probably. BGLD is 0.0078. DLG is now at 57.988. So if they're only generating less than one reward every 3 months, that's because it's only $40. So it's generating less than one DLG. So we don't want to sit there and be at the stabilized point, right? Debt, that's actually the mothership token. You can exchange all the rest of the tokens into debt. Debt you can exchange into USDT, or any other major coin on PancakeSwap. Natural gas is at 0.00048. So when we start doing 16,000, you do 16,000 times this 0.00048. And that's how you get whatever the number is. Right now, this fluctuates. These are the token prices. They're on, you can find them on CoinMarketCap and a few other places. They'll show you the prices. These are actually tokens. So people, when you cash out and you exchange it into debt, or you can actually send people, if they have the NatG or the Grow or the XPLR or the Aluminum, and send it directly to them. As long as in their wallet they have the token ALUM has been added to their wallet, and all you have to do is get their contract number and their contract number. Here's aluminum at 0.008. So you understand that's what this is all based on. So if natural gas is giving you 16,000, and I can't do the math on that, but it's 1.5. So that's around 6, 7. That looks to be about $7, $8, if I'm not mistaken, per day at this point. So that's 210, I guess. That's something like that, right? Yeah, that's what that would be. But that's 210 a month. So that's much better than 40. So DLG. So XPLR is only doing 90. And we have one. So I'll show you. We already did one group, economics, and we did the 1250 XPLR. And a little over a month and a week, it's been 99.85 with crypto going down. And then tonight, it generated 471 XPLR. So as the group, we have 18,985 XPLR. So remember, the scanner system hasn't went up yet, ladies and gentlemen. And it says mining balance $100. Okay, cool. But nonetheless, these haven't even started yet. It's a scan system that, again, can find the ecosystem. And I call these the ecosystem. Hold on, let me go back to the rewards page. These are all the nodes that are mining 24/7. So BGLD is oil, DLG is gold, debt is the mother token, natural gas, grow is agriculture, aluminum, and there's going to be some more. There's going to be like one for rentals, rev share. There's going to be some more. Silver is going to come out. All of these, and they all start. Generally, the nodes start at 1,000, and they go up from there based on sale price. And when this satellite goes up in the sky, they'll be able to charge people, and they're going to have people buy space, and they'll have revenue coming in. That means they're going to buy from the profits. So in case you don't understand, they burn the token, all right, from the profits, which there was some news right here. They had profits from natural gas, so they just burnt whatever this is. Is that 40 billion natural gas tokens sent to the burn wallet? There you go. You can see the hash, full disclosure, and they did 0.5. That's right. There's 3 zeros and a 5. The value is, I don't know if that's right. That's okay. That value that they're putting in here on the screen, I do not believe that is correct. The reason why I say that is I think that value is based on some other value, because 5% of 40, that's 20 million. They burnt 40. Is that 40 billion tokens? 40 billion tokens burnt does not equal 20. That would make it like 50 cents. That's not correct. That would make it 50 cents. That's not 50 cents. I think somebody forgot they had 3 zeros instead of none. So you add 3 zeros to this. So it's what, that breaks it down. 1, 2, 3. So now it's 20, the equivalent of 20,000. All right. That's all that is. I think that's what it seems to me. So anyhow, the point is the 20,000 that they took from the site in Nebraska, whatever that came out to 200, that would equal 200,000 a year, 240 a year in profits. That means that those are all going to be burnt every time they do these payout in profits. So that in crypto world, that tells you that in theory the price is supposed to go up. All right. So everybody, this is how it works. We already did one. Now we're hoping to get to that natural gas position, that nat G. So if you want to get in, now's the time to get in while there's still spaces, and you can have more. You can invest a little more. So if you put in 250 and then you said, hey, I'm going to put in 500, you can do that. If you put in 1,000, said I'm going to put in 250, reverse it. You can do that. If you said, okay, I want to put in 2,000 right now, you can do that. Maximum is 2,500 for any one person. All right. So hopefully, let's see if Victor Morero has any. Do it. You won't go wrong with strong ETFs, index, VPU. Oh, he gave me some new one. Oh, and I forgot one. How can I forget? My new favorite one is JEPI, VPU, F as in Frank, UTY, VOO. All right, JEPI, JEPI, VUG, VOOG. That's right. I left that out. I had VOO, SCHB, SCHD. I knew he was going to say the SCHD. SPY, VTI, VNQ. Thank you so much for mentioning that. All those additional ones. And I forgot about JEPI. In fact, I have to go look at JEPI right now. We got to go find out about JEPI. Because they get $5.42 per share, and that's JP Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. JP Morgan is just like the Fed Bank, as far as I'm concerned. Let's go check it out. It's $52 and some odd change. I'm not going to show it on the screen because I don't have it in the right window. It's okay. I'll show it. I have it on. I'll get it on the right window so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. JEPI. Here we go. All right. Let's go. JEPI. Let's see here. JEPI. Oh, yeah, they're slick like that, making it seem like they don't have a dividend. I forgot about that. $5.42, ladies and gentlemen, means, notice 10% would make it $54. It's over 10% dividend from JP Morgan annually, or JEPI, Equity Income Fund. All right. They don't put it here, but actually it's $5.42. So here it is. No, I'm not going to take this one right here on CNBC. It says it's 12.98%. Well, it could be 11% would be fit. Oh, it could be 12% because is it $2 under? Yeah, it could be. It could be. JEPI's in a good number right now for an ETF from JP Morgan, a Fed bank. How exciting is that, ladies and gentlemen? Return on your investment passively. You can just set it and forget it, and you can add in dollar cost averaging a little bit more. So thank you so much, Victor Morero, for adding your list. I appreciate that. That always helps out people. That's what we do here, in case you're new. And if you have any questions, you can ask them down in the chat room. This is the SSN Academy, SSN University, the No Guru Zone. That means we don't sell courses here. We don't sell webinars. We don't sell books. We don't sell anything. Not that I'm against it. It's just that that's not what we're doing here. We're trying to help you. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't be shy. All right. Let's see what the good news is here. I paid $155K back then when you said it. Oh, my good Yahweh J. And now he's then got 15K already. They're selling for 170. Good move, man. Thank you so much for letting me know. And also, by the way, thank you for sending me that information because, yes, on a lawyer, because everybody should have a lawyer, and he did not use Johan Confidante because, quite frankly, he found another lawyer that's just as good but cheaper. So therefore, I will have to talk about that as well. So if anybody is buying any real estate in Punta Cana, well, actually, Dominican Republic, I'm pretty sure the lawyers can go all over the country. But if you're buying something in Punta Cana and in that immediate area, it could be, Cap Cana, it could be Bahibe, it could be what people say, Bavaro, El Cordacito, it could be Macau, it could be, in the area. Then you should have an attorney go over your contract, especially in these days, because remember that contract, you want to make sure they have a cap if they have to increase the price due to material costs, due to hurricane costs, whatever. So you want to make sure that there's a cap, and you also want to make sure, check on the exit and exit when once it's done and you have that 60-day or 90-day window to complete. Most are 60 days, and you want to make sure everything's in order. So that's why you want to have an attorney that's dealing with these projects, because the projects put in their poison pill contracts, and if you don't have a lawyer, then you just sign, and then you find out there's something in there that says, hey, they can get out of it or whatever, or don't have a cap on it, or they have different language in there. You don't realize that you gave up something that you should have said, hey, I need this added before you sign. All right. Now, I got to say, I got to go look it up. I do have a video that I think I'm going to be able to pull up. We're going to find out shortly, but it's still saying my mailbox is full. But I'm trying to find the lawyer information that you also sent me, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh well, we'll have to. If anybody wants another lawyer and you're thinking about buying in the DR or have bought, then send me an email at support@stopstrugglingnow.com. Support@stopstrugglingnow.com, and tell me, hey, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the lawyer that is a little bit less than Johan Confidante, maybe a lot less than Johan. Who knows? But I'm just saying. All right. So there we go. You got the JEPI. You have everything in order. And congratulations, Yahweh J. This is exactly why you do pre-construction, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we do it. Okay. Phase 1 is sold out. They just started selling phase 2. Okay. Well, they're adding $15K to the price. Okay. So that is pretty special. And that's pretty special. And what I was going to do was I actually will leave a link to the video. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, I'm going to pull this up too, because, we like to give out information around here. Make sure you guys are on point, because I do have a video on this project that is villas. And now that I remember, that's right. The whole, isn't it 5 rows of villas? They still have like phase 3 and 4, if I remember right now. Because I was thinking condos, but they're not condos. But if I remember right, we've gone over a lot of projects, ladies and gentlemen, over the last 2 years, because I started talking about Punta Cana 2 years ago when everybody was like, what's going on? But Victor Marrero was already ahead of me. He was like already bought. So he said, yeah, I bought it Cana Rock. And in fact, he's the only one that, as far as I know here, that has bought on Cana Rock or inside Cana Rock. Cana Rock is at the Hard Rock Casino Hotel. So this is cool. If I have to say so myself, it's pretty awesome, right? Okay. Actually, you know what I did? I Googled Las Palmeras Recital, and my video comes up. How about that? Is that cool or what? On Google. That's cool. Let's see if it comes up here. Nope. I can't find it that easily. Okay. How funny is that? I can find it on Google easier than I can find it on YouTube. That's funny. All right. They're comedians. I know where I can. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. All right. And we're going to get into something else in a second. I'm not going to get into the bonds. We already mentioned that. So let's get into, I'll go look for my video on Google instead of on YouTube. How crazy is that? Okay. Here we go. I think I will look into some. The reason why I want to do this is just in case two things. One is this is going to start playing. So one is I can leave a link down below to the video so everybody can go check it out after the live stream or even now if you like. And then let's see if I can, if I had a PDF on this or not. I'm not sure if I had a PDF, but if I do, then I will share the PDF. Okay, no PDF. So you'll have to check out the video, and I go into some things there. All right. Victor Marrero says, damn, you're killing me with that Pearl Beach Club video. I know there's another life, but I prefer that one. Exactly. I love that Pearl Beach, man. It's awesome. And it's the place to be. All right. Andy O is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream, and he has the icon next to his name as well. Thank you so much for being here. He says, what's up, Eric? Well, what's up is our debt box node. I know you're a crypto head. You love that. We have the debt box node still running. We're trying to get that 4,500 natural gas. It's a minimum $250, and you can buy with your debit, credit, checking account, or with USDT crypto to get in. That's right. But remember, on the way you check out, make sure you check, I will pay for the transaction fee. Otherwise, what comes in is a little bit less, so you will have a little bit less of earning power. That's all I'm saying. It's like 0.2%, 0.3%, but hey, that 0.2 or 0.3% when it comes to if you're getting 5,000, 6,000 or 10,000 rewards, that could be 10 to 15 rewards that you don't get. And you might think, oh, 10 to 15 rewards is nothing, except when those 10 or 15 rewards could be something ungodly, like $1,000 or 500 or 200. It starts adding up. So all I'm saying is, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I'm just saying you never know what's going to happen. That's the point. All right. There's some situations right now where people got in some node projects. There's only one node project. It's been around for 5 years, but 3 years really. And they are paying people like $5,000 per node because of their coin price. All right. Per month. I'm just saying. So it does happen, but it's rare. So $50, $100, $300, $500 from rewards. That's, expected. So we'll see what happens. Here we go. In Yahweh's, we're talking about laws, Palmaris, Resi Paul is how I pronounce it, terms for his 155,000 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo. And by the way, I got to say something because he 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo, and for 155, they're now selling for 170 in less than a few months. In about 3 months, though, the prices will go up because we're going to be in prime time, December, January, and February, prime time. So that means they have more tourists there, which means they're going to have more people that's going to say, hell yeah, I want one of these. Okay, 2K down, then 20% in 30 days. Cool. Then 30% broken down in 18 months. Then balance, they're 50% LTV, which means he's in. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the breakdown for the units. They're going to be finished in 18 months. They're doing villas. That's a lot different. And speaking of villas, hold on. What did I do with this? Hold on now. Here we go. I'm going to do something here, ladies and gentlemen. We have something. Oh, here we go. Okay. Looks like it's playtime. Let's go see what they're building over here, shall we? Let's go see. And I can't give you any information on that Reits Paul, the Las Palmeras place right now. Like I said, it's mostly villas. If I remember correctly, they do have a pool. They do have a children's playground area. They do have, if I'm not, a fitness center, I believe it was. A fitness room, not a center. It's just a room. So let's see here. See if I can get this in the window. I don't see it. I don't see. Oh, here we go. All right. So we have some video courtesy of Jawway J, courtesy of him or her, because I don't know. But let's see. Let me go full screen, shall we? Let's go full screen because it's already small. Let's see what it looks like. What we can see of this.
Oh, you 80.
Okay, that's the gate.
See?
All right. Okay. All right. It looks like they got it already marked off up here. What they're ready to do. Oh, they have some other ones ready to rock and roll. Yeah, they're laying down the bricks. They're putting down the bricks. All right. Well, there we go. That's the short view. Now, I don't know if you sent me any others, but that's the short one. So thank you so much. Everybody gets to see it's happening. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. So Andy Ortiz, once again, thank you so much for being here. And with the icon next to your name, I have to say it. Thank you so much. Curtis Davis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to your name. I appreciate that. And he brings his tagline, good evening, SSN family. ABMM, always be making money. He brought it here. Always be making money, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we have to do from now on out. You don't get to retire and sit there and say, okay, unless you have that pension fund. But even then, you're not safe. Some of you may say, okay, I have that 401k. Some people right now who just retired a couple of years ago isn't feeling so nice and easy right now because their 401ks could have been, well, they were over $1 million. Because most of the time, your money that you have, you leave it invested. Even when you retire from the place, you'll say, okay, take it out of your guys' program and put it into my own personal one. And then that $1 million, the stock market drops 20%, you're down to around 800. If it drops some more, which kind of like today, you could be down to 700,000. And then you're sitting there going, well, wait a minute, I'm only like 65 or 67 or 62, or I retired early. You're like, wait, I could potentially live another 30 years easily. And now you're sitting there going, well, wait a minute, that this better not stay at 700, and heaven forbid if it drops to 6. All of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute, 30 years divided by 600, if it doesn't go up, you start calculating, you're like, wait, I can only take out $20,000 a year. So that means I better have this money working for me someplace. Better than what it's doing now, potentially. But it's only a short cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be afraid. If you don't just sell now, if you believe in the stock market and believe in it, you just wait. Generally, it's going to go back up in a year, year and a half, 6 months. But this one, unfortunately, might be the Great Depression. So therefore, we might have to wait 2-3 years. So I'm just saying, for the stock to recuperate back up to these, let's just say it goes back up another 10 to 30%. All right. Let's put it that way. So if this is like 1929, 1930, that's about what's going to happen. So all you need to do now is buy more when you feel that it has went down far enough for you. If you say 10% is not good enough, okay. Or you might dollar cost average, like a lot of people here in the SSN Nation. You just say, okay, I'm buying anyhow. So when it goes down, I'm buying. When it goes up, I'm buying. You always have put yourself in position to always maximize when the price is the lowest. All right. So that's why you keep investing over time, because that way you don't have to predict the market if you're going to do individually your stocks. Meanwhile, this is what the hedge funds and whoever's managing your funds or money, that's what they're doing anyhow. We're going, okay, we're going to buy low and then just let it ride. So don't be afraid if it's 600,000 or 700,000 after you had a mill and you thought you're good. Don't worry. You just don't sell. All right. You might have to wait 2 or 3 years, but you might have to adjust how much you're going to be taking out for sure. You at first you were like, oh, okay, I can take out 40, 50 G's a year. Now 20 G's a year, that's a different ball game, right? You say, okay, I better adjust this just in case this goes worse. So we can only do 20,000. And now that's why you may find a lot of people that are in their 70s. You have seen this, 70s, late 60s, 70s, even 80s, and they're working at some, well, just for the hell of it, fast food joint, Walmart, whatever. But that's to subsidize to make sure that it's going to last longer. So just keep that in play. Okay. Nah, Jaway, which project? This is Las Palmeras Recipal. I'll put it here. In fact, oh, he's already put it in. I didn't see that. Las Palmeras. There you go. It's all villas. And like he's already said, the 3-bedroom he got in when I guess, produced it, the video on it. He got in. He said, you know what? I like a 3-bedroom at 155. I like a 3-bedroom at 155 as well. I love it. Gated, has a couple of amenities, but it's generally a residential neighborhood. But again, it's a villa that sleeps at least 8. Maybe, that's rentable. That's doable. And the position of where it's located is also great. So I'm not mad at you. I'm just congratulating, slapping hands. Okay, thanks. We're slapping hands on that one. Okay, so the gas node, let's do it. We'll send you additional funds also. Oh, man, we have guys that are saying, I just don't want that 5.5%. I'll take that 10% because they realize, think about this. If you start getting double digits, 10%, you guys can already figure it out. You can already, 11% actually. If it's, right now, remember when we first started about a month, not a month and a half ago, when we first came onto the scene for us, remember it was generating 18,000 plus tokens a day. Now it's down to 16. So that's the whole point about this. While the rewards are this high, now's the time to have it, because can you imagine if you have 5 or 10%, you can do the numbers. You're doing like, even at 5.5%, you're around, what is that? 80. You're over 80. You're almost at nearly 100 or 1,000, shall I say. You're nearly at 1,000 reward tokens every day. 30,000 per month just for a 250 investment. So I'm not saying that's major, but if that coin or that token ever was able to get to $1 or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, then that means you have thousands of tokens. Every 30,000 a month could, if it stayed at 16,000, 30,000 a month at a 250. So you can see the power. A year or two later, if this goes like it's supposed to, then we're great, but only put in what you can afford to lose. Then if you put in 12 or 11%, which we'll just keep it 10%, 1,600 a day times 30 for 48,000, 50,000 tokens per month. When you add the extra 1%, you start realizing, whoa, wait a minute, this is adding up. If they stayed around 16,000, of course, it's going to drop over time. More people are going to buy the natural gas node, but there's not going to be that many more people because it's 4,500. Then when it gets to 5,000, even less people are going to buy it. When it gets to 5,500, even less. So all I'm saying is that's what we're going to do. We're at 1,750 right now, ladies and gentlemen, and apparently climbing, because we can be at 2,250 halfway there in a quick heartbeat, because Victor Marrero said, I'm doing some more. Miguel said, I'm doing some more. And these guys are going to have more than the 5 or 10%. But I'm going to caution you guys. This is new, right? Just only put in what you can afford to lose, because remember, this is not recoupable. Remember, these are nodes. Whatever you put in, you can't take out. You only can earn the rewards. That's it. Just keep that in mind. I just want to keep saying that. And oh, by the way, Curtis Davis, AKA Mr. Financial, he has financial information for everybody at his channel. Chili Davis, Chilly Davis. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Click the all notification bell, please. He's part of the SSN Nation. Let's get it right. He's part of the SSN Nation. Show him some love. And oh, by the way, we do have gear, as you noticed. You can go get it at stopstrugglingnow.com. But go show some love. He has several videos that helps you throughout the day, because he'll post up something that's happening throughout the day with regard to financials on the stock market, maybe crypto, maybe some news about stock splits. You never know. It's shorting the market, all kind of different information that I don't generally talk about. We talk about a little bit of it, but he does that every day pretty much. Check him out. Chili Davis with 2 L's, Chilly Davis, and subscribe at least. All right, show some love. All right, Leo Ramirez is in the house, the man that dropped the club. Land cruise on land, the resort, the club. It's awesome. Cruise on land has moved into my #1 position for projects in the Dominican Republic. Why? Because thanks to Leo. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream, where you can learn about making money even in a bad economy and how we're going to do it. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Hello to you again, Leo Ramirez. Thank you so much for that cruise on land. That project is awesome. All right, Jawe. Eric, I also followed your advice, and I found a great law firm here called Kana Law Firm. And the lawyer, Mr. Gonzalo Sanchez, was very good. He only charged me $1,200 to do all due diligence. That is less than, you know, the man, Johan Confidante. I don't know what Johan's charging these days, but I'm just saying you got to check him out. But make sure you send me again, Mr. Gonzalez Sanchez, information via email. I would greatly appreciate that. I know where it is now. I think I know. Because for some reason I can't find it. I was reading it, so maybe I was reading it from the junk mail, because that's that is what that's where the video went. So that's not nice. Yeah. So send me the info again. I probably have it here. I just can't find it just off the top, because I would drop it tonight. But if anybody wants Mr. Sanchez, the law firm, Akana Law Firm, you want their info, then please send me an email at support@stopstrugglingnow.com. All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me know. Greatly appreciated about that. That's good news. All right. Las Palmeras, is that Boca Chica? What type of unit did you get? I'm pretty sure he's already hit that number for me. 3-bedroom, 3-bath. No, it's 18 minutes from downtown Punta Cana. Yes, exactly. It's on the other side of, it's on the way to Hard Rock. It's Just Villas, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, $155K. My man. Well, if anybody wants a 2-bedroom, get this, 2-bedroom villas, just like at Primaveros, you can do 110. How about that? 110, 120. Here, I'm going to do something else. I can't believe they haven't. This is interesting. I'm going to put this back on the screen here in a second. Here we go. Let me see if Kana Blue has it. This real estate firm. Okay, 2-bedroom, 2-bath is now 100. Yes, I was close. 118,000. All right, these are villas. All right, so they have the villas. I'm trying to get okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. This is for Victor Marrero. Let me see where this is. Hold on, let me get it out of here. This is for Victor Marrero. Okay, so on the other side of course that ain't gonna work. On the other side of one of my favorite places, which is Vista Cana for everybody here. We're back into the real estate game tonight because somebody else has bought. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're at number 40, I think, because Leo Ramirez and also George came in. So we are at 40. Yahweh makes 40, ladies and gentlemen. Now that I'm thinking about it, congratulations. You're number 40 in the SSN Lifestyle fam. Okay, let me go pull this up here. So it's on the other side of Vista Cana, where Urbe Cana is, where Primavera Luxury is, where Primavera 4 is, where Primavera 3 is, and a whole bunch of other things are going to be off that road. And they're right off the road as well. So let me show Vic. Let me make sure I have this. And everybody else, you guys can see where it's at in case you're interested. Which is very, very interesting. All right. So I gotta move this over. Okay, so here you go. This is it. Here's the way back door into Vista Cana. So I guess I can go down a little. Here's downtown. So you guys know when you're in this vicinity, that's like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes to downtown once you hit this. So if we're up here and you're going, it's actually further. It's not on the back door of Vista Cana. It's another street up by the hospital. So therefore, yeah, you're going to be like 10 minutes. Yeah, about 10 minutes. Well, I don't even know if it's 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, you got to turn off. So, yeah, maybe 10 minutes, 10 to 15, 10 minutes probably. He'll be there. So that gives you an idea how close it is. So you're in the mix. Manatee Park. Okay, cool. So that gives you an idea where it is. And this is downtown, just so everybody knows. This is where the beach is. This is where our REA is. And that's how I pronounce it anyhow, just like in Vegas. And then Central Park, Aurora, they're all downtown. And there's more to come. Condo Hotel Asian style is going to be downtown. Moxie Hotel and condos are going to be downtown. It's like it kind of goes with Kathmandu as far as I'm concerned. It has like characters and it's a fun type condo hotel. So that's going to be very, very interesting. All right. Okay. I think, 18. He says 18 minutes. All right. I believe you. I think it's closer, but that's cool. We're not going to quibble over 5 minutes. D. Reyes, when will be ready? He said 18 months from now, a year and a half. So that means 2024, right about where you want to be. All right. So it's not a bad thing if you get on the other side of 2023 because interest rates are going to be increased next year. So that means if you don't pay cash, you're going to have to pay a higher interest rate on the entry point. Sure, you might be able to refi later, but you really want to be in 2024 when they're bringing it back into single digits for secondary homes, if that's what you're using it for. If it's primary, then you might be able to get that, but it'll be in 2024 if it happens. All right. So 18 months from now is when his unit's going to be ready. Yahweh, they just built a new road going to Varon, and it's off that main highway. I knew you were going to say that. I didn't want to say nothing because it wasn't on the map. In fact, there's going to be a road that goes to the one that I was showing for Primavera, if that's the one you're talking about. There's going to be a road that comes back and connects. And let's go see if I can still pull it up. This is what he's talking about out here. He's talking about out this way. Cruise on land. In fact, let me show where cruise on land is now on this map. So for everybody that's interested, here we go. Here's what he's talking about. See, here's cruise on land. So everybody, you see where it is. It's out there. But when you come from the airport, looky here, boom. right? So instead of going this way, you're going to keep going. You're going to take an extra, well, you'll be in downtown in less than 10 minutes. Out at Cruising Land, you're going to count 20, 25. But what he's referring to is he's over here, and there's going to be another road over in this area somewhere. So if that, I think that's where it's going to be at. And there's also going to be a connection down to this one. So just so you guys get an update, it's what's going to happen. It's going down. It's going down. Exciting. Everybody who's getting in now, they just built a new road to Veron, and it's off that main highway. Okay. You're referring to this one? Is that, I think you're referring to this one, although I think, let's see. Yeah, that could be it. All I know is when we were there in Veron, they kept saying they were building a highway. That they were on the outside of Veron. So I knew that was it. So maybe they're referring to this, but I think this was here already. So I'm not exactly sure on which one you're referring to. But there's Supermercado Ole. All right. This is when you come from out of downtown, come down here, come to this light, or not even a light really. Come here. Then you can go into, there's Blue Mall. There's going to be, there's some other things down this way too. And out this way. I'm just scrolling through, ladies and gentlemen, because there's going to be a road out here too. They're doing all kind of stuff. So just keep in mind, this is like a lot of forest. They have plenty of places to go. Phase 1 construction is on now. They are building 5 right now. Yeah, exactly. Because if you ever, well, if anybody saw the way it looks like they have room to add something, and they didn't want to show it. It's just showing Greenbelt on their master plan, which I thought was very, very interesting. But thank you so much. I couldn't remember if there was 4 rows or 5, but he's cleared it up. But they've already established that they're going to raise the prices. Well, the 3-bedroom apparently is going to be $15,000. The 2-bedroom appears to be like $10,000 more. So, but don't skimp. Get the 3-bedroom, ladies and gentlemen. You sleep more people, you get more money. All right, that's how it is. 2-bedroom, yes, you can do some funky stuff like people have done at Primavera, where they put in 2 sets of bunk beds, so they call that 4 people. And then the extra bedroom has a bed in it, so they call that 6. And then they put in a sofa sleeper, that's 8, but that's 2-bedroom. It's too small. Don't. If you want top dollars, make sure you get the appropriate unit. All right. Let's see. Yahweh J, what does the 1200 include? That deed and lien info? Yep. I hope so. Because otherwise, that's a problem. Yeah, it should be. He's going to actually do, he's the lawyer and the closing agent. At least let us know. Because Johan Confidante is the lawyer and closing agent. Because you're going to need a closing agent regardless. All right. I wasn't going to go look. I was going to leave us all in suspense. But now that he's mentioned it, hold on a second. I need to go do. Oh, well, I gotta change it because people might see this ended 3 days ago. So I'm going to have to go do some back office real quick because we're going to extend it till, why don't we just go to the end of the month, 7 more days at least, 8 more days. So we'll have plenty of time. I'll run a video on it. We'll have some more people come in potentially. And I'll change this. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. We're up to 1 hour, 54 minutes in. And it's time for one of those SSN lifestyle. But smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. And also, if you're worried about your health, that's right. SSN Lifestyle Product Body Balance Cream. That's right. You put it on your skin, but you have low iodine, MSN, D3, magnesium. This is Body Balance over 25. I feel like a salesman now. Over 25 Benefits, health benefits. That's right. SSN Lifestyle has healthy products, ladies and gentlemen. You can order. This one's $34.99. We have others. All right. We have D3 and K2 and magnesium. That's even less than $34.99. It's $27.99 right now. I think it's supposed to be $21.99. Nonetheless, and if you want to join, and there's a referral thing too. How can I forget? If you want to make extra streams of revenue, you can join SSN Lifestyle as a free referral affiliate, or you can join as a member. And they have different membership tiers. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them, and there's one of them, the Top Dog Lifestyle. There can only be 15. And then once there's 15's over, there's no more Founders Club memberships. That's why it's the most expensive, but there's other perks. So go over there. If you want to order any of that, you can go to ssnlifestyle.com and go check it out and order it. Now, I'm also going to run a video. Let's see. I can't run a certain video because I can't believe the guys with fingernails that go to the copyright strike. Can you believe that? Crazy stuff. All right. Well, looks like I'm going to do one of the. Why don't I? Okay. We'll do this one here. All right. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to get around and enjoy life. The whole purpose of working hard is to play hard too, and therefore wash, rinse, repeat, do it all over again. And the only way you can do that is what we've been talking about tonight. Getting some of that dividend investment money, putting in some money into the stock market, which the top 10 percenters own 89% of it. We don't want the top 10 percenters owning 89% of it. We want to flip that script. We want to have the bottom 90% owning 80% of the stocks, right? That's what we want to do. So what does that tell you? Where the top 10 percenters of the wealthiest hang, that's where you need to hang. You need to put your money, some of your extra cash, disposable income in the stock market. All right. You can't just don't ignore it. All right. A lot of people ignore it. They go, oh, I don't have thousands of dollars. Start with $5. I don't care. $5 every week, $20 every week. You can do fractional shares. All right. And then you can use the Robinhood and Webull links down below, because both of those apps, they allow you to do fractional shares. So you go, I like Tesla, but I only have $20. Tesla's $275, $274, but you can still buy $20. That still gets you at a buy price of $274. So then you can always add another 20 or another 50 or another 100, or you can buy $20,000 worth of it. Either way, you need to invest in certain stocks and try to get back some of that money, because inflation is no joke. All right. Just keep that in mind. Inflation is no joke. They're not playing with us out here with that. All right. So anyhow, I haven't been able to, that back office thing, haven't been able to get there. But nonetheless, I'm changing it to make sure that whoever sees it from now on, it'll be out there for I'll change the dates. So we'll just make it here. Let me pull this up here. We'll just make it. Holiday weekend is September 3rd. No, what am I doing? I'm not in September. I'm in October. Okay. October 1st is a Saturday, Friday. So what we'll do is Monday, October 3rd. So if we get to 4,500 before October 3rd, then it's going to be cut off, because that's where we're going to be at. All right. So That's if you want to get into the 4,500 debt box node. Business opportunity, $250 minimum. You can put in crypto, USDT. It can be ERC. It can be BEP20. It can be TRC20. Any of those you'll see after on the checkout. But you got to put in your wallet address, even though I'll remind you later. But put in your wallet address on the checkout page. Okay. So you got to do that. So keep that in mind. And then now I'll get my behind out of here. And I'll get you guys on screen so we can look and see, because we have Miguel here saying, Eric, go check it out. So we'll go check it out. All right. Let's go check it out. There's been an update apparently. Let's go see what that update is here. We'll get there in a few seconds. All right. Let's go stop. Okay. This is crypto. This is crypto. This is the people's money. I know crypto's high risk. There's a lot of projects that go bust. That's why you can only put in what you can afford to lose. But the thing is, wouldn't it be nice to get into something that actually works? That would be awesome, right? So therefore, you have to take these little risks, but it's a calculated risk. Since this is backed by commodity nodes, this is what's going to happen. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. So we're at 2,000. We're almost halfway there. So is there anyone else that has any questions if they might want to get into the debt box node? So in case you're new and just showed up, I showed the back office where the rewards for the XPLR, because we already had one previously, but now we're trying to get up into the 2,500 range, up to 4,500, the natural gas debt box node. Then you earn daily rewards every day from the nodes, and apparently they're sending money to go burn tokens from some of the profits that you're receiving. So therefore, they're reducing the number of tokens, which is a good thing. So that's how the ecosystem kind of works. Commodity nodes backed by real world assets. And there's going to be more of that going on. All right. There's another thing going on in Europe right now, backed by real world business that has to do with an exchange. That's happening right now. It's operational. Brand new. Oh, brand new. That's always good, right? But it's a risk whenever something's brand new. You never know what's going to happen. All right, so we're up to 2 Gs. We're halfway there. All right, I don't know what's going on with this. I thought I blocked this person. That's interesting. Okay, I did. Uh-oh. No. Hopefully I didn't block somebody by mistake. All right. Yahweh says, Victor, I'm in Punta Cana right now. Wow. When you talked about this 2 bedrooms we're selling for $99K, exactly. A win at $99K. 2-bedroom villa. Now it's up to $118 apparently on Cana Blue or website for the 2-bedroom. They've went up to 20 Gs already. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's expected right now. There is things going on. Yahweh, yes, that's a brand new hospital on the right-hand side, right off the highway, on the way to Hard Rock. Wow. This road was built because of the crews on land. Yep. I agree. Clearly it was. Brand new highway to Varon. I see that. I see it. If you know where the hospital is on the way to Hard Rock, it's on the left. Yes, that's cool. Yeah, that's not a bad. I mean, that's not that far down. So I like it. He says, Victor, I'm in Punta Cana right now. Wow, Yahweh's there hanging out. Pics and videos I sent were from yesterday and today. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yahweh, yeah, great. Were you there during the Hurricane Fiona? Any major damages to main structures, businesses that you can see? Are you in one of the resorts or Airbnb? I'll be there 15th of October. All right. Landmark is the hospital on the right from the airport. Wow. There's a Shell gas station on the left. That's where the new highway that was built to go to Veron. Well, they built it then already, because that's right. I keep forgetting. I was there 2 years ago almost. That's when they told me when I was at Christopher, they go, oh, yeah, we're going to build this highway so you'll be able to get to downtown much faster. I was like, okay, cool. All right. I guess they did the damn thing. Okay. Yes, same. The lawyer is the closing lawyer. That fee includes all that. Yep, that's a good price then, $1,200. That's awesome. Yes, only damages were signs and palm trees falling down and made a mess, but cleanup was very quick. Nice thing they built with concrete here. Exactly. Exactly. But you never know. Everybody wants to see what's still going to happen, even though we know they're built of concrete or bricks and everything, cement, all that, rebar, but we still want to see it. That's awesome. Yeah, there was minor damage, even to the fitness place, Yose. I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyhow, that is awesome. And again, if anybody has any questions, I did run, there's videos on the channel for the debt box node, because some people may say, I'll buy the node myself. Well, then you use IX Global link down below. But if you want to join us on the $250 minimum and up, and you want to get in, we're trying to reach the 4,500 this time next week. We're halfway there. 2,250 will be halfway there. So maybe we'll get there, because that is generating at least a couple $100, of course, split by everybody, but you don't get to withdraw it, because that's one of the things you have to only withdraw or can on January 15th of every year and July 15th. All right. So those are the two withdrawal dates. Otherwise, it stays in there and then we just withdraw. There's no compounding, but I just didn't want to, if depending on how many people's in there, I didn't want people always hitting me up saying, hey, I need a withdrawal. Hey, I want to withdraw, because we have multiple people. It's not like one person or two people. So that's why I limited it to only twice a year. So anyhow, that's what we're talking about with that. Now, I have avoided some other discussion, which I'm not going to any longer. But that discussion is, we're back to the Federal Reserve hike. We got jacked, or are we being jacked? Again, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Jerome Powell's on speed dial. All right, I'm only joking. Now, I'm just being facetious. We're not buddies, right? I'm just saying, because we know what's going to happen, right? Again, 0.75 is what Wall Street could live with. And you will know a week or two before when Wall Street will say we can live with, and Chairman Powell will pick up the phone and say, hey, Eric, man, they said 0.75 again. And I'm sitting there going, man, just get it over with already. Just raise it up 1%. He's like, no, it's that's too rough. We know it's going to drop down. So therefore, we don't want it to drop down 1,000 points for 2 days in a row. We only want 200, 300, 400 maybe. We don't want any crazy stuff. So anyhow, here's what the Federal Reserve interest rate hike means for you, because, I talk about what it means for you a lot. But some people say, well, hey, okay, he's just this YouTuber. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe we should consult with some experts. Let's see what the experts say, shall we? Here's what it could mean for your monthly expenses. Everything from mortgages and credit cards to student and car loans will be impacted by another major rate. Okay, we already know that's a given. All right, I discussed that already. So that's a given every time. So in December, that's the same thing. You can say that whenever a rate hike goes up, you're always going to say that. All right. Let's see if they have any other things of note. Let's see. So your prime rate on your credit cards, they're trying to explain you have a prime rate on your credit cards or adjustable rate cards. So if the prime rate goes up, then that means your credit card company has to charge you higher rates. What borrowers should know: higher rates. Again, this is working for the credit cards as well. Adjustable rate loans you should never have. There is no reason to get an adjustable loan when the interest rate is at 3%, 3.5%, 3.9% or less, even 4% or 4.5. There's no reason to do adjustable rate loans. There is no such thing as the rates are going to stay low forever. All right. That doesn't exist. The governments in all countries, no matter what country you're in, this applies. They always print money. So therefore, don't act like you're going to sit here and go, oh, yeah, the interest rate's 2.5. And you're going to go, oh, I'll get an adjustable rate because they said it's 1.99. Yeah, well, you're going to be in a problem. You're going to have a problem later on. So don't do it. No reason to do it. Not especially since you know the playbook here, ladies and gentlemen. When in a year and a half or a year or so, when they start reducing interest rates again, it's going to slide all the way back. They'll get down there. They'll go, okay, all our buddies, we got to get them 2% or 2.7% loans, right? So they're sliding into 3.5, which is still a good number, 3.2 and all that. That's what we're waiting for on the other side, right? Because then you're on the way down. When it gets down to 4 or 5, you're going to say, I want to refi. I don't want cash out. I just want to refi. And once you do that, you could say that'll lower your interest rate, which will lower your payment. And then some people say, hey, give me some of that equity and then go buy some more assets. All right. There's an easier way to do things. All right. Let's see here. Victor Marrero says, looks like I have a late transaction here. For those of us that live in Florida, there's a potential Cat 3 hurricane, Hermine, coming this way next week. Oh, yeah, exactly. By way of Cuba. This is why we always need to be prepared, be safe. Exactly. And if that's happening, we already know what's going on in Florida. We know what's going on. It's a natural. People are already going down to get the water, going down to get the toilet paper, going down to get those staples of foods. Remember, preparation, ladies and gentlemen. This is not only for hurricane preparation, but keep in mind, we should be prepared anyhow, because one day you'll go to the grocery store and there's no grocery store open. And what I mean is it could actually happen. The truck wasn't able to come, or we weren't able to deliver, or whatever excuses they have. You may not have anything for a few days. So you want to make sure you do have something for a few days, if not weeks, if not a month. Something that's there that can sit there, like the rice and the beans are number 1, number 2 on the list. Water, you have to sustain yourself. So you should have a few cases at least. All right. So those items right there can save you. And then you just add in some more canned foods and things like that. So thank you for mentioning that. It's going to be called Hermine. Yeah, Cat 3. Yeah, I saw something like that too. It popped up, but I thank you for mentioning that, because right now it's nothing major, but they're talking like it's going to be major. And this isn't good. Not in this environment. You guys know that. So if you are in Florida, it's going to be bad news coming up, according to what the trackers are showing. And they have a big old bubble. It's so be safe. Get ready right now. People are already out there shopping right now. I guarantee it. Just to be safe, which is the weirdest thing, right? Some people, though, will wait till Tuesday and go instead of Saturday. So go on Saturday if you need some extra staples, just in case electricity goes out. What are you going to do? You're going to be ready? Okay, just keep all those thoughts in your head. And the whole coast, if it goes that way, because they're talking about it's going to go up coast or something crazy. This could be bad. And the other bad part is the weather is still warm. So it can thrive in this environment. It's not like it can run into some cold weather right now until it gets all the way to Canada or something. So just keep that in mind. All right, we're 2 hours in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's Friday night, and I am going to play another one of something. Let me see what it's going to be this time. Okay, I see where I'm going to go with this. In fact, I played a video today, and I'm trying to think which one it was on the Playboy thing. Okay, right. So if anybody saw the trailer, I think that was a Playboy one. In fact, I'm sure of it. So that's right. We just didn't go once. We had to go again. We had to go again and again and again, right? Can't just go once. So let's go this time. Check this one out.
People call me the champ. That's not true. I'm a champ a long time ago. This is the champion, David Chu. Say hello.
David Chu. Hello, everyone.
Tell us what's the tournament that you just won a ridiculous amount of money in?
Well, what's WPT?
Yeah, WPT where? How much did you win? 3.4. $3.4 million David Chu just came home with. You're amazing. Amazing. Yes, let's give a hand for David Chu. We have David Chu here. Just won $3.4 million. How we doing? How's the table? Oh my God, Brett Butler's here. Brett Butler and I have a lot of history. He's the man who got absolutely no cards at the final table when we were together. It was unbelievable. I got so unbelievably lucky, and he got nothing sick. It was really sick. This man should have won a hell of a lot more money. But how much did you win at the World Series, David?
3.2.
For real? He won $3.2 million, and he got absolutely no cards, got completely screwed, and I felt really bad, but it's not that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. You're playing against Glenn Turman, who's one of my old clients. Glenn is one of the great actors of our time. Glenn's been nominated for an Emmy this year for his HBO movie. You gotta come and talk to Glenn. You didn't recognize Glenn Turman as your next That's crazy. I'm so sorry.
Oh, hiding out on me, man. Oh, my goodness.
Of course. Glenn, I miss you so much. We have Glenn Turman in the house, everybody. Tell us about the movie that you're doing. You just did great feel. You're nominated for an Emmy this year.
Well, HBO put me up for a nomination.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. A little switch up. The SSN Media campaign now. All right. Let's see. Victor Marrero, he said for those doing loans in DR to close on their properties. I was reading on the DR expat group not to go with Scotiabank. Thank you so much for mentioning that. They take months to put the paperwork together. Use other local banks. That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Thank you for mentioning that, Victor Marrero. I have heard the same thing. And that'll be a problem. In case you don't realize that's a problem, is because most contracts, they say after delivery, they want 60 days for you to pay within that 60-day time. So if you have a bank that's taking 2 months, clearly you're going to violate that. And then they're going to charge you an extra $1,000 or $5,000 or $3,000, whatever it is. So just keep that in mind. All right. So you don't want to be in that position. So you're generally going to have to figure out what you plan on doing, 6 months in advance, something like that. All right. There's probably going to be a little delays. So someone's asking me today, do they think about delays? I said, look, with a pandemic, with wars, with supply chain issues, I'm not even mad about a delay. There's nothing we can do about it. So you're going to have to be patient if they have to do a delay on finishing up a project. So I think all projects are going to be delayed simply because the ecosystem with supplies around the world has been crimped. So therefore, it's just natural. There's going to have to be some things. It could be a year later, 2 years later, 3 months later. So therefore, but you still have to plan along the way, but they'll tell you. All right. So just think about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much more to discuss this evening. We talked about that, but I forgot. Hold on. I did forget something. Let me see if I have it still, because I wanted to see if the experts were going to say something additional, right? We got to make sure we talk about that on CNBC, because there's talking about things that you can do. So maybe there's something that I missed that we can talk about. Okay, there we go. I have a little delay here. Okay, there's rate hikes. That's simple enough. Mortgage rates, that's easy enough. Auto loans are more expensive. Fixed payments are getting bigger because the price for all cars are rising. Okay, but they're still talking about student loans vary by type. So they could actually raise. Didn't even think of student loans. Savings rates at some of the larger retail banks are going to increase. Okay, that's true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing else here. So that is what's going to happen. That's already in stone. so we can get out of that area. Now, if anybody has any other questions, you can ask them now because I'm getting ready to wrap it up on a Friday evening. So everybody in Florida, like Victor Morrell said, be safe out there because you never know what's going to happen. And tomorrow there will be a new video coming out that has to do with some crypto as well, another project, but this is something you have never seen before. Some of you probably already up on it, but it just came out in the last like 60 days or so, and there's hardly anybody even knows about it. But it's a node. Well, actually, it's not a node, it's an NFT, but it's backed by real world business, a business that actually is in the crypto space. So that's what makes this even more awesome. And they are actually having regulated countries. So they want to be regulated because they're in the money business, officially regulated, not in some money game regulated. They are actually going to be with their country's financial regulations like a bank. That's what they're doing. This is awesome. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. And everybody else, if you want to get on the debt box nodes and anything else, there's lots of stuff down below that can help you out. So get those extra streams of income. So again, debt box node link is down below. Use that. If you want to get a node yourself where you earn all the rewards like Mr. Cool, who bought his nodes, then you want 100% instead of shared. Okay, the link is down below and it says IX in front of it. If you want free stocks, those are down below. If you want free Bitcoin from Coinbase, that's down below. If you want to mine Bitcoin for free using Crypto Tab, that link is down below in the description. And if you want to set it and forget it and put it in something called Wealthfront, I haven't mentioned that in a while. Wealthfront is also a place where you can put your money, and they manage your money for free as long as it's $500 up to $4,900. You don't pay a fee. But as soon as your money goes over 5Gs, then you're potentially going to pay a fee. All right. Now, I haven't been talking about my EasyTron bot, but hey, we have several people here earning $100 or more per month. I mean, what am I saying per month? Per day. But my EasyTron bot, once again, I need to hear from people if they're able to withdraw in a timely manner because withdrawals have been delayed. So I got to call it like it is, right? It's crypto. Withdrawals are delayed. I don't know if anybody's receiving withdrawals. That's the thing. If it's taken 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get a withdrawal. So that's what I need to know in reality. But my EasyTron bot, I do not have a link down below because of the delay in withdrawals. So I haven't submitted. I don't believe that link is below. All right. So just letting you know that. And Melanie Bonita, Miss 27 Streams of Income's not here. Mr. Cool is still here. So I don't know if he's withdrawn or anybody else that has withdrawn. But if you have, let me know. Victor Morrell, for those doing loans. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Victor, you were absolutely correct. I went there just to open an account. Nightmare. Yeah, Scotia Bank. Don't do it. Thank you for that info. That's great information. Yeah. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up. So stay tuned for some videos to be dropped tomorrow. All right. That's how simple this is going to be. All right, here we go. Let's see what he says. Hold on. We got some information regarding my EasyTron bot. Okay, I made my first withdrawal today. Okay. Well, he'll be the guinea pig. We'll see what he says. We'll see if he's with what's the withdrawal time frame. We'll find out because again, it was basically 24, 48 hours, 72 hours, somewhere like that, 2-3 days. Then when they changed to this new method, all of a sudden it was like a week later, 2 weeks later, and then some people are reporting like 3-4 weeks later. So he built up a nice little war chest because he's getting $100 a day now. For the longest, he was getting $80 a day. They take out 20% and reinvest it so that if it's let's just say it's 100 a day, he gets 80 a day, and they do it Monday through Friday is where you earn up to 1.5%. So that means He's going to receive 80 out of 100. And when you start really doing the numbers, 80 times 5 is 400 a week. That's pretty good, right? 1,600 a month for passive income. And that's what we're talking about. But it's my EasyTron bot. Yes, I have a video if you want to go check it out. And yes, there's a link there. But again, you can start with as low as $5 for my EasyTron bot, $10, but they go pay you up to 1.5% per day. And then if you withdraw, they take out 20%. And then they reinvest it. And again, this is money you can afford to lose because your money's locked. You never can take out the principal. The principal always earns the 1.5% up until 224 days. And you can compound, which is kind of cool. That makes it exceptional since you can compound the interest that you earn. As long as it's over $5, you can earn some of that compound. So there you have it. So hopefully that helps out. Thank you so much, Mr. Cool, for giving us that info. And that is awesome. One of Banco Santa Cruz account was open in one day. There we go. Thank you for that information. Yahweh J, are you a citizen of the USA, though? Because that's what matters sometimes. Because maybe are you a citizen of the DR? Are you a citizen of another Caribbean island? What's the status? Because if that's the bank that can open in one day, that's the bank that I need to put money in. All right. Oh, my, look at this. We have some other great news. We'll update when done. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Look at this, though. Mrs. Cool is sitting here at another number. She's at 75 a day. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. and Mrs. Cool are up to 175 between them. That has to be $20 or 20% taken out, $37.50. So between them, like $137.50 times 20 days, because you only can get the interest 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So that's pretty good. That's very nice. I like that. That's almost seven. That's about seven, right? 700 a week. That's over 2 G's. That's pretty impressive. Impressive. I like it. That's what we're talking about. Now, the whole thing is it's crypto, so I'm hoping they tell us on Monday. Wouldn't that be cool if they said, hey, Monday, I got my withdrawal? But again, we'll find out. 2 guinea pigs possibly, but she said she's going to find out next week. She's going to plan on withdrawing next week, which is awesome because there's a method to the madness eventually, ladies and gentlemen, because they'll kick you out interest, but remember you're leaving 20% on the table, which is reinvested. That's going to be earning some interest. So the reality is, and when they did that, is you might as well just withdraw everything every day because 20% of it is reinvested. So that'll increase what you're getting. Or you do 3-4 days and then withdraw, something like that. There's always these little different ways that you can do it. All right. I'm making, wait, what did I miss? Oh, okay. Maria Barnes, nice. 75 a day is really good. Are you guys in Drip Network also? All right. Victor Morrell, he's loving Drip Network. In case you want to check out Drip Network, all you have to do is check for a Joshua Felder video. He actually shows you what to do because it's on BNB. He actually shows you how to load up your crypto, but look for Drip Network on the channel in the search, and you'll pop it up on our channel. And Joshua Felder actually has a video that shows you how to invest in some things about it. So go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Drip Network is also a high risk, high reward play. Victor Morrell, no, we are not. Okay. High risk, high reward is what Mr. Cool's saying. Laverne Penix, that's exactly right. Crypto is always high risk, high reward. That's all crypto is. Until there's universal acceptance, universal regulation, even regulation things can happen. But until there's universal, just like when banks came out and people were like, what's this? Same thing's going to happen here. When ATM cards came out, what's this? Right? Same kind of stuff. So until there's a uniform activity amongst countries and amongst banks, and what you can do and can't do in the government, there's going to be this little window of volatility, and we just don't know what's going to happen. All right. Because nobody has to check in, so to speak. You don't have to go before some board and say, hey, I'm applying for this crypto stuff. It's the Wild West still. All right. Well, thank you for your input, Mr. and Mrs. Cool, Jawway, Jay, Victor Marrero, Miguel, everyone else, Vanessa Gate, the genius, everyone else, Chili Davis in the house, and Leo Ramirez, who gave us the original, the new. And I missed somebody tonight. How did I miss this? I missed him. George's Charles, that's the spot. There he goes. Hey, he's a man that just purchased a cruise on land as well. The 2-bedroom, 3-bath penthouse. And the price was $137,000, fully furnished with the jacuzzi in the terrace. Jacuzzi on the terrace. So there you go. Those deals are still there, and Cruise on Land has over 100 amenities, and they're going to have a freaking water park. Can you believe this? Not just a wave pool, not just the slides. They're actually going to have 4-lane slide that comes down off of a tower. They're going to actually have other items, legitimate water park on site. And they're charging $65 a day. So a person that comes in off the street has to pay $65 a day to go to that water park. I like it. They're going to have a casino. Cruise on Land, the #1 project, in my opinion, at this point. They're not going to be done for 3 years, though. 2025, 2026, actually. It's a long way off, but the prices are right. You're getting them at this introductory price. 4 years from now, we'll be out of this funk. All interest rates would be reduced. That means by the time they close, you should expect equity. That's all I'm going to say about that. Eric says, the new segment. Eric says, so George's Charles, hopefully I accidentally thought I blocked someone. So hopefully I didn't block you. All right, because I didn't see you came in, and welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. George Charles is also our newest member, by the way, who joined on Wednesday night live stream. So he has the icon, and he's a new member. So I want to thank him once again. I humbly appreciate that, joining and showing some love that way. And he also sent us some information on Cruise on Land, and I have all kind of stuff on it. And I'm trying to think. In fact, I'm talking about it now, and it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let me see. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's on video. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's on video, so I can't show you this. But I wanted to show this, though. And I'm going to end the night with this note right here. Because I don't know if I've shown this before, but I'm about to now, because it's motivational. It's pretty good. It has, in fact, I have shown it one time. It's Daniel Mack, right? Daniel Mack is a guy that goes around and asks people in those fancy cars, hey, what do you do for a living? So there you go. And then they get out and usually just say, well, I'm a software designer, or I did whatever, and that's how they make, all this money. I'm loving Drip Network. It's money machine. The potential gains outweigh the risk. Victor Marrero, on the next video on Monday night. Joshua Felder hasn't been around lately. So maybe I'll put this notice out to him. Maybe he'll come. If you want to explain, it doesn't have to be on screen, but let us know about Drip Network. All right. Let us know about Drip Network and what you mean by money-making machine, because I know it was $100. Now it's at 10 or less per token. So I'm going to have to learn the ecosystem, because I never knew the ecosystem, because it was BNB. Fees were ridiculous at the time. I was like, I'm against fees. So we'll see. Let me know if you can explain it. I'll look around on the internet. That EMP money thing, man, that's crazy. All right, look at here. But thank you so much for letting us know. The 30-year interest rate reached 6.7%. Buyers are getting the shot. Oh, yeah. Some people have the 6.7, Victor Morero. As you know, some people's credit score says, oh, I'm sorry, sir, that'll be 7.2. Oh, and by the way, you got to pay us an extra 0.2. I mean, that's what's happening. Some people are sitting there with, and in case you're new here, what that means is 6.7% means $670 for every $100,000 you borrow. So when a house costs $500,000, you times it by 5. Now you understand 5 times 670. Eek. That's 5. That's 35. 3,500 and $3,350 thereabouts, but just round up because you got insurance to pay, you have taxes to pay. You might as well just round up another G. That's 4 G's a month. That means you have to make at least $15,000 a month. That means you got to make at least 180 now. Far cry from 3%, ladies and gentlemen. Now you see why not that many people is going to qualify for this. Not for a $500,000 house, let alone $1 million house. That's even, you got to be in the 300,000s. So all I'm saying, this is what's going to happen. This is why this is why all I want to know is who's the first guy that told you it was going to be 40 to 50%, 40 to 60%. I know I'm the only one. I shopped around and started checking on some other realtors, real estate dudes, and they all said the same thing. Oh, it's one guy, the young gun I told you about, said 20%. And I told him, dude, you're smoking too much something. And he knows better than that. And then the other guys, I was saying, hey, they were like 10, 15, 20 also. 25%, no worse. Today, I saw one of the real estate dudes post up minus 40% already. Apparently is in some markets. I'm going to have to go check out the video and find out which markets this is. But apparently 40% off has already occurred. I don't know what market, but we'll know on Monday. Can you believe it? Already, ladies and gentlemen. And they haven't even gotten into the 8% range yet. Imagine when it gets to the 8% range. That's right. All these overpriced houses that people overpaid for, they're going to wish they didn't. And now all of the ones here in the SSN Nation, when we were talking last year saying, okay, don't buy a house, sell your house. Last year, remember? Beginning of this year, sell your house. Get all of that equity, go live in an apartment, pay the year and a half of the $2,000, $3,000 a month. Who cares? You got all that free money from all that 20% 2 years in a row, 40% increase on your house in less than 2 years. Take it out, sit on the sidelines, put the other money to use, whether it's 10%, whether it's 8%, whether it's 3%, it doesn't matter. You want some money off returns. That's better than zero. And then at the end of a year, could be as soon as next year, that you're going to sit there and be like, dog, man, our old neighborhood where we used to live, we can go over there and buy that house for 40, 50% off. I like our old neighborhood. Why don't we just go move back in? Except now you have extra cash in your pocket and you're back where you were in the first place. That happens. I'm just saying. It might even happen for me. All right. Because I put my bid in, checking things out. Like I said, I always leave this off lately because the mantra for 2023, buy a house. This may be your last opportunity. And I'm serious. Because when they bring down the rates again this time, if you think a house in California was always ridiculous because you can buy a shack for $1 million, imagine if half the country is you buy a shack for $1 million. All these homes that were 5, 6, 700,000, everybody thought that was the norm. The average price was 480. The median price was over 500,000 earlier this year. So you can only imagine when they bring all the prices down, what's going to happen. It's going to be the average home is going to cost 700, 800. That's what it's going to be. The median prices will be 700 or 800 G's. And that won't be California neither. California, every house will be like 1.4, 1.7, 2 mil ordinary homes. So that's what's going to happen. Prepare now. That's why we need to hope and pray that the debt box node works out, some other projects, the drip network works out, any investment that gives you returns that are abnormal. That's the ones you want to last for a few years, because that's where you would put the damage in, where you have all this extra cash sitting around. And then you can say, man, I'm going to make a move on this. So be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. Get the duffel bag of cash ready. In the meantime, make sure you're earning some extra revenue. All right. Okay, U.S. citizen. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much for letting us know. Let's put a pen, pad, and paper. I forgot to bring those, but Banco Santa Cruz. That's the one opened in one day. That's great to hear. Let me know what you mean by one day. How long were you in there? Were you in there like 1 hour, 3 hours, 5 hours? How long were you in the bank? Did you have to wait? That's the other. And where is Banco Santa Cruz? Is it downtown Punta Cana? Because I remember I went to, let me see, there's Popular. Yeah, I don't remember seeing Banco Santa Cruz. Now that I'm thinking about it. The 30-year mortgage interest rate. Yep. 6.7. That's where we're at. And it's going to be over 7. Well, again, I said over 7 for some people with the lower credit score. It's going to be over 7 with people with the best credit score when December happens. Just keep that. Think about that for a second. All those medium price homes at 500,000. Now you're at 3,500. You're don't even have your electricity cut on, and you're sitting there paying water, sewer, garbage, HOA if there are some, taxes, insurance. You're already at over 4 G's. When it comes to when you break it down monthly, you're over 4 G's and haven't even moved in yet. Again, that starts getting crazy. I'm just saying. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm all about the risk. Some days chicken, some days feathers. I like that. I like that, Mr. Cool. Right on. Oh, man, that's funny. I've never heard that, actually. Chawway J, the builder of Las Palmeras, banks at this bank. Oh, all right. I just bought a property over at Las Palmeras. I need to open an account here. They're like, no problem. No problem. All right. Maybe you had that special love, but let me know how long you were actually in the bank, though. Seriously, because generally the way they do banking, you could be in there for like 4 hours. Seriously. So let me know. And in fact, that's one of the reasons I didn't go around to the banks when I was there last time, because I was just like, you know what, man, I'm not going to sit at. They said, oh, that the wait might be 3 hours. I was like, okay, this is crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up. 2 hours, 43 minutes. I want to thank everybody for being here, but stay tuned. Once again, make sure you go to the bottom of the video, hit that description. They changed the description box. They shortened it. Check in the description box if there's anything that we can help you with, because sometimes if you're trying to start on YouTube, there's a good reason to get TubeBuddy. That helps you with your keywords. That can even help you with your thumbnails, and it has other things that help you along the way because they do videos. So TubeBuddy's down below at the very bottom. And if you haven't been receiving the YouTube notifications when I drop videos or do live streams, then go to the very bottom and get signed up with the email list, the newsletter list. I send out an email most of the time when I drop videos or we go on live streams. So that's another way to stay in touch. Now, hopefully, Georges, I did not block. I'm hoping, because I accidentally hit block before and I thought I blocked somebody, but I didn't see it. But let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I actually have his info. All right. So no message. So I didn't block him accidentally. All right. Here we go. He's giving us some information. So when I paid my deposit, I thought, why not go to them? Okay. All right. Sounds good. Laverne from Victor Morel. No risk, no reward. Exactly. All right. It's 1% daily. The token price doesn't really matter to me at this point. That's very true. Do I want to take price to be higher? Yep. Token price to be higher. Of course I do. However, even if it stays at $7, that daily 1% keeps coming. Okay. So what you're actually, quite frankly, I have to say one thing about this. It's stable, because the other day, well, for the last month, it was like $8 and something, $7. We can all live with 1% every day, especially if you're a new person and buy in now. So what that actually means, I don't have a link. There's a referral code, and Victor Marrero never sent me. I don't think he ever sent me his referral code. Maybe he did. Let me go check. I don't remember. Because if he has a, I know Drip Network. I used to have his. I know I had Joshua Felder's. Victor Marrero, if you have your link, put it in here now. And otherwise, go check the channel. You'll see, put in Drip Network, and you'll see a couple videos relating to Drip Network. And Joshua Felder actually makes a video, shows you how to deposit, how to do that. That's when the coin price was higher. But nonetheless, if you can buy in during a bear market when there's blood in the streets, that's the best time to buy in, because if the token or crypto coin price goes up, then that you win twice. Not only are you getting that reward, but you're also getting the price increase. So you're winning twice, which is what you want to be doing. And that's what the Dows were doing late last year, or all last year. And then until the bear market came and found out it wasn't sustainable, whatever was going on, for the most part. So let me know if I have your link before I go, and then I'll just add everybody at it. Okay. Think about it. Between a 2.75 interest a little over a year ago and this 6.7 now, that means a payment increase of $9.49 per month. Exactly. He's got it right. This isn't including tax and insurance. Out of range for many. Exactly. Many is an understatement. Out of range. Try for about 200 million Americans out of range. Try that. That's the real situation. And out of the 200 million Americans out of range, some of those Americans are married. So that cuts it down to about 100, 125 million. Can't even think about qualifying for it. So that gives you numbers. And out of that 125 million, only X amount are actually looking for a house. And then we still have foreclosure to contend with, right? There's going to be 4 or 5 million of those that's going to be on the market sometime in the next 3 to 7 months. Those are unaccounted for right now. Also, what's not accounted for, I went over this on Wednesday, abandoned projects by developers. That's also not being accounted for. And then the overall market where people said, hey, I bought a house for $200,000. It went up to $600,000. I'm trying to sell it, but now they have to drop the price, but they don't care because they're like, oh, I'm going to make 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. So I'll drop it 50,000 here, 20,000 there. They're dropping it, but they still have $200,000 or $300,000 worth of equity. So those aren't accounted for because that's going to happen. It's just that everybody hasn't gotten the word yet that they're losing money if they're thinking about selling their house right now. But very good points, Victor Marrero. Appreciate it. I don't know what the heck this person keeps doing. It's crazy. All right. That's crazy. I can send you my code if you want. Yes, please send me the code, because if anybody else wants to see this, even after this replay runs, I can actually it'll be in the chat room. So that way they can check it out. You know, if they want us, because there's a referral code with Drip, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. All right, there's a referral code. So you have to think about that. When you sign up with Drip, you'll have a referral code as well. So that's 2 ways that you can win. All right, let's see here. Las Palmeras, videos, pics. Sorry, I forgot the pics. Good morning. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's a forward. I'm waiting on Victor Marrero. Then we'll wrap it up because I want to share his link since he's here and everybody else. So what I'll do is, oh wait, I'm full. Geesh, hold up. Hold up a second. I know what's happening. No wonder I can't do anything. No, I still got some emails. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to do. We'll end this shortly, but I'm going to run another vid before we wrap it up. And before we do that, let me go see what he was saying. He said it's right downtown, Punta Cana, next to Scotiabank. Scotiabank. Downtown Punta Cana? Oh, right. Okay. I'm thinking, all right, there's two downtown Punta Canas. I'm thinking about where Coco Bongo is. You're talking about where the offices are. And there's some more. There's a couple banks there. Okay. That's where it's at. It's orange. I think they have an orange sign, orange and white. I think that's Scotiabank. Let me know their colors. All right. Here we go. Just emailed you. I wish I had gotten in at today's price. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a good time. The lower the price is to get in at the lower price. Yeah, I agree with you 110% about that. So that is exactly right. So let's see if I can get this email. I'll drop it. And everybody, I still want to thank you once again. If you're thinking about signing up with Drip Network, I'm dropping the link only in. No, this isn't. No, not that link. You sent me your. That's not the link. You sent me your deposit, your wallet deposit address. Not the Drip, unless no, that's not. Wait, hold on. I haven't been to Drip Network in a while. Let's go look at that. Hold on. Let me go find out Drip Network. Unless they're using your wallet as the thing, I don't think that's it. Well, today's price is under $7, so it is dropping a little bit more. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's go find out what's happening here. Connect. Oh, I think I have to connect my wallet. We're not going to find out. All right, Victor Marrero. I received an OX. I thought it was a link. Let me know. I think that's your deposit address. All right. I think that's what it is. I went in. They collected all paperwork, left. And they emailed me that account is approved to open about 2 hours later. Oh, wow. To come in the next day to sign and make the deposit, they issue me bank card. Oh, beautiful. I like that. That's beautiful right there. That's excellent. Excellent to hear. Took 1 hour when I returned next day because they emailed me an appointment to come in. Oh, no worries. Okay. All right. And FYI, account you need 500 to open, and Pesos account you need 3,000 to open. Fair enough. USA account, that's all well, actually, it's both, quite frankly, is what you should probably do, but either way. So did they allow you to open either or? That's the question. All right, Victor Marrero, make sure you send me. You sent me again. You sent me I don't think that's the right code. It's not the right code. So OX is not the code. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I am waiting on Victor Marrero to drop me the link. Yes, that's the code. Okay. Why does that keep happening? I got to do something about this. All right. Block. Okay. Yes, that's the code. You'll put that code on the get a buddy spot. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't remember that like being a code. But if you say so, let's make it happen. Oh, wait, send me another one. Let's see. Oh, Drip Community. Okay. So that's the link. All right. I'll trust what you say. So you already put it in there for everybody to see. So that makes it easy. So here we go. They have teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever it's almost like a referral code, they receive a little. If you're going to deposit, why not help somebody else out anyhow versus just giving it all to the company? Hey, even if a person gets 0.001%, at least let them get something. That's why you should join here. And I'm going to put in it's drip.community. That's what I believe it is. Yeah, drip.community. I'll put this in also in the chat room so nobody can miss it. Can't say you didn't have the info. So if you want to get in, all right. All right, let's see. I noticed they had like young college kids there, and most of them speak very good English. Very good. Thank you so much for bringing that up to light. The Scotia Bank it is. Right on. I'd like to hear that. So that would be great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up. Almost 3 hours. Make sure you smash the like button. And then also make sure you subscribe if you like what we talked about. Click the all notification bell. And also share our videos. You never know who you're going to help. Just like Jawway J found our video for Las Palmeras Recipal, right? So when he then went and bought, and his property already has went up because they increased the price from 155K to 170. The next phase, probably going to be another equal 15%. They have 5 phases. He's in phase 1. By the time they finish, they're going to be in the 200,000 range. So he's going to have some nice little equity before he even buys it. All right. So that's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and that's why we have to make money, ladies and gentlemen. Passive income 2022, that's what the mantra is. Next year's mantra, buy a home. So get yourself prepared for that duffel bag of cash when you have that incoming. Then you're going to be able to buy a home at 40 to 60% off. And I'm telling you, I think 50 to 60% off is not even out of the question. It's going to happen. Eric says, all right. I think I like that. Eric says, I'm going to make these little shorts, right? Eric says, and then say, boom, Eric says, and then let's see what happens. All right. Let's see how close I am. All right. I'm down with the challenge. All right. I got to go check out a comment. Let me go get a comment before I go. And then we can, I'm having like a slow internet. Colors are green and white. Okay, I don't remember that building then. Green and white. I don't remember them. Because I went to, I think it was Poplar, if I'm not mistaken. All right, well, there you go. Drip.communities in the chat. You can use that. Use the link above. It starts with OX45E0. That is what you're going to use. When he said you go to get a buddy spot, you go get a buddy spot, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you do. All right. Oh, Victor Morero, if you're still here, what is the minimum a person can put in and what's the maximum? I'm pretty sure they have both. Yeah, because on their site, there is no min and max. All right. But anyhow, I don't know. But you have to do a B&B, right? It's on the Binance chain. So don't forget about that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's see what else we got going on. I don't know if he's still here. Okay. Downtown Punta Cana, close to the airport where the restaurants are. Oh, okay. It's in the. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking on the other downtown. Okay, cool. All right. I don't remember that one either. I remember the gas station, but I don't remember the other one. But then again, I wasn't there for party and games. I wasn't there for that. I was there for a short period of time. I'm like, I have to make decisions. We have to do this. We have to do that. Let's move. Have a little fun. Do this, do that. Let's move. We got projects to check out. Other areas. Get the lay of the land. Okay, minimum 1 drip. Okay. And that's about $7. That's true. But you're going to have fees. Unless, can you send drip? Can you buy drip somewhere and then send it over to your drip network wallet? That's a good question. Yes, I did both peso and dollar. Exactly. Good man. Exactly. He knows what time it was. Well, very good. All I want to say is congratulations again. We have our 40th member of the SSN Nation who has purchased in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. 36, I believe. 36 out of 40 is in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, which is awesome. The other 4 are in other areas: Santo Domingo, Las Terranas, Cabrera, Sosua. All right, so there you go. So far, nobody's went down to Bajaíbe. Bajaíbe is going to be a hot spot, ladies and gentlemen. It's down there where the Richie Rich play. Cap Cana is a Richie Rich joint, but a lot of the Richie Rich Hollywood types stay down by Bajaíbe. All right, they're building a couple hotels down there, and that isn't even sold out, which is incredible. But I know why it's not sold out, because the prices were not like what they are in Punta Cana. So why go all that way? I understand, but nothing wrong with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up. So with all that said, once again, thank you so much for being here. Share the videos. I appreciate your support. Smash that like button, because we don't get enough love out here, because Eric Says is coming out now. All right, for the rest of the year. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to have a little fun, right? Why not? All right. And with all that said, keep your head up, ladies and gentlemen, because again, you never know what's going to happen. Hurricanes are coming. Winter storms are going to come. The electric grid might not work. So you got to be prepared. Don't fall asleep out here. And with all that said, I'm out.